Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2025 Asian Girls in Action Project final presentation. As we will wait, we just wait 1 or 2 minutes to make sure that everything's okay. So if you have any technical issue, that please make sure that you to leave the text in the chat box so our team could support you. And while we are waiting, you are more than welcome to use the chat box to let us know that who you are. Please make sure that you write your name, your country, and what you expected to know for today. So we'll be more than happy to see what's your expectation for today. Thank you so much for your patience. We'll just wait for 1 more minute to make sure that all the guests is online, and we will just start in a minute. Thank you so much.
Hello, Zainab, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You mentioned about your problem not able to turn your camera. Actually, it's because we did not add you as the guest. So maybe you could, is it okay with you to log in again so that we could add you to the guest list?
Yeah, definitely. I'll just connect myself and then I'll connect again.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hi, while we're waiting, just want to check, is everybody okay? That if there's any question that you got any technical issue, please make sure that to leave the message on the chat box so we can see that. Thank you. Oh. All right, I think we're ready to start. Hi, everyone, I'm Patty, and I'm so happy and honored to be your host today. I'm going to quickly introduce about the Asian Girls Campaign, or we just call it AGC from now on. That'll be quicker for everybody to acknowledge what we are saying. The Garden Hall Foundation has been promoting AGC to empower girls across Asia to become confident leaders and change makers in the community since 2012. Through this campaign, girls have learned to identify social issues around them, design their own projects, and take actions to make the difference, proving that young boys truly have the power to create a change. So today, we are happy that we have 10 remarkable girls who will share with us about their projects. After their presentations, 3 judges with expertise related to sustainable development goals will select 3 awardees for special prizes. I'm honored to introduce our 3 amazing judges for today. So I think, judges, can I ask you to turn on your camera so we can see you? Okay. Oh, okay. I think we need to change the mode. Sorry, Sir Judges. Please just give us a second. We are trying to have everyone to see you. So I think I'm going to quickly introduce. First, we have Jacqueline. Hey, Jackie, can you see us?
Yes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
let me. Yeah.
Yay, everyone, that's good. We have Jackie. Jackie is representing Rotary International District 3482. Thank you so much for joining us, Jackie. And then
Yes.
we have Li Ning. Li Ning, can you to say hi to everyone?
Hi, ladies. I'm Ning. Nice to meet you online.
Thank you so much. And Li Ning is from KPMG Taiwan. We're very honored to have her to join us as judge today. And then the last, I'm happy to introduce Wendra. Wendra, can you say hi to everyone? Thank you.
How are
So,
you?
thank you so much. Wendra is our long-term partner. She's representing the Princess Center, which is the Mongolia's girls empowerment organization. So I'm very happy that we have 3 judges to join us today for the final presentation. So so our judges will announce our 3 awardees, which are 2 2025 AGC annual projects, and 1 fellow will be named the 2025 AGC advocate. Again, thank you so much for being with us today and supporting these inspiring young change makers. Now, I think we are going to welcome Ingrid from the Garden of the Foundation to share the welcome remark with us. Hi, Ingrid, can I have you have the floor?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep.
Nice. Hi, fellows, panel of juries and distinguished guests. So happy to see you. And first of all, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our panel of juries. It's truly an honor to have you with us today. Thank you for taking the time out of your weekend to support our fellows and make such a meaningful contribution to this program. And to our dearest girls, I'm so happy to see all of you again after 3 months. Each of you shows incredible courage, creativity, and determination. And I'm so proud what you've accomplished, and I congratulate every one of you on today's success. So this year, the Asian Girls Campaign Fellows have inspired over 12,000 people across Asia. Your project reflects amazing diversity, from educating refugee and street children to advancing STEM and protecting the environment. From strengthening digital safety and girls' empowerment to preserving indigenous culture, defending human rights, and improving maternal health. Together, you're turning awareness into real change, acting locally, speaking globally, and connecting your work to the UN SDGs. Through your efforts, you're showing the world that this generation of Asian girls are not waiting for permission to lead. You are already leading. At the Garden Hall Foundation, we believe every girl has the power to create change. And the presentation today is not a finish line. It's actually a beginning. Whenever you go next, remember that your voice matters and your actions can inspire others. We will continue to walk beside you, supporting you as you lead bravely and build a better world for all. I wish you all the best for today's presentation. Relax and have fun. May your passion continue to light the way for change. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Ingrid. And I think that's very touched to hear about girls' achievement. And yes, I think I know that you guys are probably very nervous about today's presentation. But I think the most important, I think today is like occasion for gathering because we haven't seen you for like 3 months and we miss you very much. And I think that's a chance that for us to know what you have done that we're eager to know. So before we move on, I think we will take the minute. I would like to invite everybody, whether you're a chaperone or fellows, please everybody try to turn on your camera because we really want to capture the moment. We want to take a good picture of all. So hi everyone, I'm very happy to see you. Oh wow. So do I have everyone? Do I have everybody like okay. So who's going to, okay. So Jessica, can you just tell us when you are done? So I can remind people to smile. Okay. Okay. Everybody, are you ready? Do we have everybody? Okay. Oh, I think there's one person. Can I have everybody to turn on your camera? Okay. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, we'll just take one more just in case. Do you want to do any like, I don't know. I want to learn from Gen Z. So we need, okay, thanks. Samna, you are doing, I think you can just do whatever hand gesture you like. I want to see how Jerry's doing these kind of expressions. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I'm very happy to see you all. And this is a chance you get to see our judges, our fellows. And we actually have our fellows from the first round to the third. I think that's very touched to see you. So before we dive into today's presentations, let's take a quick look back at our AGC journey. Back in July, our 10 amazing fellows from across Asia came together in Taiwan for the AGC Power Camp. It's a week filled with learning, teamwork, and laughter. You guys have built leadership, communication, and project design skills, and most importantly, a lifelong friendship among like 10 nations. I think that's something that very treasurable. So I want to invite you to watch a short video about the AGC camp which just happened this July.
Use one word to describe Power Camp, like it's really amazing. I have never experienced this type of activities, learnings before this. From Power Camp, I have learned a lot.
The words that I want to use about this camp is inspirational and also resilience. In this Power Camp, I learned that it's important to be resilient, it's important to be responsible, it's important to raise awareness about things that you care about.
The word that I would describe the Power Camp is transformative, because I learned a lot of knowledge and the cross culture, and like how can I communication with another people from all around the world.
I think I would say insightful, because in the last couple of days I have learned lots of things and I've made some very memorable memories and experiences that I would have never gained outside of this camp. So it was very educational and insightful for me.
I would say it's fun, because all of the activities, I'm just not learning from it, but I also enjoy it.
Productive, because all of our days have been full schedule with so many things. We've always been learning new things, exploring Taipei.
The word is gonna be the change, because of I saw girls from 10 different countries and they come here to lead, but not just leading the other, they're leading to change, they're leading to empower the others. So I would say that is change.
I think transformative, because I don't just only like learn new knowledge, but also this camp change how I see leadership. I see leadership, collaboration, and meet new people here and experience new country in Taipei City.
One word for this Power Camp is memorable. I met a lot of people from many countries. I shared experience with them. I know like their background, and that's just wonderful.
The Power Camp helped me to my project as making it, because before I didn't have opportunity, and actually this is my first experience to making tryout project. So I'm really honored and thankful for being as one of the participants of Power Camp.
It's my first time presenting a project, and I can't believe I presented it here in Taiwan.
I'm a little bit shy, but right now I think I'm more confident after this camp. The overall score for the camp is 10 because everything was perfect, and I want to come back to Taiwan someday to visit more.
Okay. Sorry, everyone. Oh, I'm just very touched like to see this video, even though it's not the first time seeing this. Still remind me about what just happened. I can't believe it's already 3 months ago, and you guys were still, we are in the exact same route which we take the pictures with you. I'm very touched to see that it's been 3 months. So I think I want to hear from you guys directly, like, so our fellows of 2025, would you like to share with me what's your most memorable AGC moment? Do I have anybody who's volunteering to do so? can I invite other fellows to turn on your camera as well? If not, I'm thinking, Line, I feel like you are so ready. Do you want to show us? Like, what's your most memorable AGC moment?
Yes, I think the most memorable moment from my AD is the first day, like when we go to the headquarter, and I didn't expect that there would be so many people who were like welcoming us, and then even though it was the first day, I feel that I have a chance to connect with girls already. Like we danced together, right? So that was a really good part that I feel that that
Oh,
really memorable, and then I feel so much. So I think that would be my most memorable ADC moment, the first day.
thanks so much. Even from the first day that we know you are born to be a leader, because you're the one that first ever like to encourage everybody to dance with you. Thank you so much, Line. We miss you very much. Okay, I think next one. Can I have Miyasi? Miyasi, do you want to show us?
Sure. I think my most memorable moments were the 2 days that we spent with the other girls that I traveled, the Taiwanese girls who came to show us around Taipei. I really enjoyed getting to know them. I think we all at that moment and time we kind of knew each other by then, and we were starting to get along and make memories with each other. And it's also kind of coming to an end, so it was also really sad. But I think at that moment I really enjoyed coming together, seeing how much we've grown together in the last couple of days, and I knew I was gonna miss that. But overall, I think that was a very memorable moment, 2 days for me.
Thanks so much. And that remind me, Miyasi, because you didn't tell us which you actually speak fluent Mandarin. And I think we found out like in 3 days or so. I was really shocked. Do you want to say hi to everybody in Mandarin?
大家好。
Yeah, sometimes we are just shocked by the potential you guys have, and you hide that from us. Please make sure to show that to us. Okay, I think we have Nuha here. Nuha, do you want to show us?
Sure. I think exploring Taipei was really memorable for me. Before this, I didn't actually know anything about Taiwan, but going there, I got to explore it firsthand. And Taiwan is such a progressive country, and I think Garden of Hope Foundation really represents how progressive it is. And I think we can all learn a lot from that. Also,
thank you so much. Oh, sorry. Sorry to interrupt you. Please keep going.
no, it's okay. The Taiwanese culture and the charming streets of Taipei and the bubble tea was all amazing. That's it.
Thanks, Nuha. That was so lovely to have you here, and we miss you very much as well. Okay. So I've been informed that we are running out of time in this part, but we will have you guys to share more after. But now I think we are so ready for the presentation. I hope you guys are ready. At least I am. So we are going to start with the first round. With the first round, there will be 5 presenters. And for the presentation, each fellow will have 7 to 8 minutes to present your project. And I will remind you during the 7 minutes, and you will have to finish by 8. I think that you guys are totally well known about that. So I will just call you that by the 7 minutes, say you have 1 minute left, and then you will need to finish in the following 1 minute. Is that okay? So after the first round, like I said, we have 5 presenters. Our judges will have 10 minutes for Q&A to ask you about your project. And followed by that, I'm happy that you guys will hear the feedback from our alumni, either from the 2023 or 2024. I think that's a wonderful moment that you get to see them, which we didn't have time to do so. But they are all here today. Yeah. So is that okay? May I ask, does anybody have any question? If you do, please make sure you tell me right now. Oh, if we are all ready. Oh, just one reminder from the technician. Because from now on, we are going to have presentation. So if this is not your presentation time, everyone please turn off your camera. And when I call you to speak, please make sure to turn on your camera. Is that okay? Okay, so I think we are going to welcome the first presenter. Our first presenter is Nuha Nabiha. So Nuha, the floor is yours. Please go on.
Am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you clear. Thanks.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. It's afternoon in Malaysia currently. My name is Nuha, and I'll be presenting my project Noor, which is initiated by me. So Project Noor, illuminating minds through learning beyond textbooks. Next slide, please. Problem definition. Okay. In Malaysia, refugees are not legally recognized. This means that they don't have access to a lot of basic needs, and among them is formal education. So this leaves a lot of their only option being alternative learning centers, ALCs. And the problem with that is that ALCs face many challenges like limited resources and unstable funding. Number two, untrained teachers. And most importantly, it has a narrow academic focus with little exposure to soft skills. Like, I would call that it only focuses on textbook learning. And the reason why this is important is because without these skills, many children struggle to express themselves and participate confidently in their community and advocate for their community. And for girls, the challenges are only bigger. And this is partly due to cultural and social norms. So to bridge this gap, that's why I created Project Noor. Our objectives is to basically empower Rohingya refugee children by building the communication, collaboration, and critical thinking skills through public speaking and debate. And we also want to help children understand local and global issues to foster awareness and independent thinking so that they become the future change makers. And I hope you can clearly see how we want to improve, as for the SDGs, we want to improve their quality of education that they're receiving. And we hope that this reduces the inequalities the Rohingya community faces, especially in terms of education. And in the long term, we also want to promote gender equality, especially among our participants, so that both genders get equal opportunity. Next slide, please. Okay, so for the trial, we managed to do 4 sessions. And basically the sessions for the first four sessions, we wanted to introduce the basic public speaking activities. So for example, we started with the introduction to public speaking, and then we moved on to idea generation, speech structure. And after that, we did delivery techniques. And for the final session, we did a full practice so that the participants could write and present a speech while also getting feedback and assessment from the facilitator. These 4 sessions we managed to do with the new trial, but we actually plan to do more sessions initially, and we will still do them. So for example, we already did a session recently on identity and minority awareness. So it's to teach them that even though they have struggles being a minority, they can achieve their dreams and they can work hard to manifest it. We also hope to bring the children's voices on a radio station for one of the sessions, for session 5. And we want to do a closing ceremony for the last session to strengthen ties between educators, participants, and community. So throughout this, we made sure to use good teaching methods. We wanted to blend fun, hands-on activities with the less fun part, which is structured practice and repetition. And we also tried to use interactive games and discussion-based learning to boost confidence. So all of these are to ensure the best outcome. And I hope you can see how the activities we did ties in to our project objectives. As for challenges, we've faced a lot of challenges throughout the tryout period. And some of them are that we had a small team and limited time. So this means that it made planning and coordination difficult on our part, and then mixed ability levels among participants. So the children had different levels of English and confidence. So this made it a bit challenging for us facilitators to work with a spectrum of skills. And lastly, we had limited media partnership opportunities, which I will explain more why later. But we overcame these through flexibility and patience. So when challenges arise and things don't go to plan, it's important to have the show must go on mindset. Instead of stopping, just having to adapt and go with the flow. That's made all these challenges made us more resilient in terms of carrying out the project. Next slide, please. Impact. We reached over 40 participants in total and ensured full participation from all the girls who could join. The children showed remarkable progress, especially in confidence. They became more confident and they spoke up and shared ideas. They also worked better in teams and participated in class. Besides that, they show greater awareness of contemporary issues and through consistent practice, we also saw improvement in their English communication skills. One of the most rewarding moments of this project was when the school teachers told us that they observed improvement in students' participation and performance in other subjects as well. And they also told us that the students look forward to our sessions every week. That was really heartwarming to hear from on our side. So besides the impact on participants, our facilitators also gained experience in teaching a diverse group of learners, which challenged them to grow. And in the long term, we also hope this community reaps the benefits from this project. So education is a difficult thing to measure in a concrete way, but what we did is basically we got observation and feedback from facilitators and teachers. We also did reflections with participants after each session. So we gave out self-reflection forms. We asked them to give us written feedback, and we also did verbal sharing. And as facilitators, we also saw visible growth in participation and enthusiasm throughout the project. So in the blue box, I have
Sorry, Nuha, you have 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
Yes.
Okay. I learned so one of our participants said, I learned a lot of new words from today's class. I present and I feel more confident than usual. I hope we do class every day like this. Thank you. So this is a written message from our participants and it made us really feel happy. Next slide, please. For collaboration, we collaborated with 4 main partners, Urbania Educare, IUM English Debate Club, Nurturize, and individual mentors and community members. Urbania Educare was a school that we collaborated with, and it served as our main community. It gave us the venue and also selected our participants. English Debate Club, they gave us the modules and materials and also trained some of our facilitators. They ensured that they made sure we could ensure quality output in terms of what we taught the students. And Nurturize is a student initiative in our local campus. The members of Nurturize joined as facilitators and supported our session delivery. And we also got
Sorry, Nuha, the time's up, so you probably want to make a quick conclusion.
Sure. Can you go to the last slide, please? Yeah. So this is a quote, one of my favorite quotes. The pen is mightier than the sword, but the tongue is mightier than them both put together. A quote said by Marcus Garvey. I think this shows the heart of Project Noor and what we want to focus on. We believe that education isn't just about textbooks or exams, but it's about confidence and empowerment. And we've seen how giving the children the chance to speak can transform in how they see themselves and how they see the world. And ultimately, we believe building a sustainable future starts with ensuring every child has the opportunity to learn, grow, and lead, and to dream. Because when we nurture voices, today, we shape the leaders of tomorrow. And I hope Project Noor continues to inspire more youth to change. One voice, one story, and one classroom at a time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nuha. Sorry to interrupt you, but thank you so much for being the first. I know like time is really limited, but just like you say, we always have a limited time and resources, so try to like bring the most impactful. But thank you so much for being the first one. I think that you are being a wonderful example. And now I'm going to call the next fellow. I believe we have Rana. Okay, Rana, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, just also a quick reminder, I will remind you at 7 minutes to tell you you have 1 minute left. Is that okay? Okay, so Rana, the floor is yours. There you go.
Hello everyone, I'm Rana, and today let me bring you to the journey of my project, Bridges of Words, a youth-led movement for literacy empowerment of street children in Surabaya. Next slide, please. So before we go, let me give you a really quick introduction for the problem definition. So from what I observed, there are two major challenges that the street children face regarding to literacy. The first one is the lack of access, whether it's access to books or quality education. And the second one is the lack of time, because most of street children spend most of their hours working and earning money to help their family's financial situation. And this observation is also supported by the data from PISA report in 2022 that out of 81 countries, Indonesia ranked 15 from the bottom for literacy. Next slide, please. So that's why this program goals is aligned with the SDGs number 10, which is to reduce inequalities, especially inequalities between the ordinary children and the street children. And the second one is SDGs number 4 for quality education. Next slide, please. So here is the creative solutions that I offer to solve this problem. I want to create a safe space and supportive environment for them to read, discuss, and analyze. And I have several methods here, but I will only explain the two main methods, which is story mapping and English session. Story mapping requires critical thinking skills and creativities combined with visual stimulation. So they were asked to make a mind mapping out of the stories, and they have to have a deep understanding about that story, the component of the story, and the most important thing is the moral of the story. Next slide, please. The second one is English session. This is the session that I adjust to adapt with the biggest challenge that I face in this project, which is not all of the children can read. So we have to adjust the method to make it more efficient for the children who are not able to read. Because I believe literacy is not about reading and writing, it's also the ability to process information and have a good understanding about information. Next slide, please. And here is the impact. As you can see right here, we have the planning and the reality, and there are several differences in it. I plan to have 210 beneficiaries, which is the total amount of children under the advocate of Safe Street Child Surabaya community, but it turns out that I only have 170 beneficiaries, and this is one of the biggest challenges that I face because not all of the children are able to attend my project due to their work time. They have to spend their Sunday morning working, but instead we involve more volunteer team from 7 people to 12 people. Next slide, please. And here I have the target to share more than 200 books donation, and we gratefully achieved this target with the help of KA Logistik as the logistic companion in Indonesia that helped us to share the donation book, and with the help of Piba Buku as the literacy communities that helped me a lot to collect the donation books. Next slide, please. And here I want to share my personal experience about the qualitative impact. Right here, I have a personal experience with one of the children called Juan. And from him, I learned that every child has their own will to learn, and they simply lack of access and time. And right here, I accompany this one kid called Juan as a child growing up from trauma, and he was once resistant and apathetic, but through our treatment, he eventually turned into the most passionate participant and became a role model for others. And it's just heartwarming for me to realize that the moment we arrived there, they saw us as a light and a source of hope. Next slide, please. And here is the collaborations. I have 3 main communities that I collaborate with that we were able to carry out this project with the help of these various party collaborated. The first one is Safe Street Child Surabaya as the main community that advocates the street children, and 2 other literacy communities that help us to collect the donation books and the storytelling performance. Next slide, please. And also I got the support from the head of the East Java Provincial Education Office and Governor, and collaboration with the high school ambassadors and inspiring educational influencer as a motivator. Next slide. And this is the other support parties. Right here, most of them help me to provide the consumption, the logistic needs, and the venues to carry out this project. So I want to thank them very, very much to help me for this project. Next slide, please. And for the promotion strategy, right here, I involve more than 10 national media and newspaper. And I'm really grateful that this movement caught the journalists' attention because it has a news value. They perceive this movement as a hope amidst the increasing bad news in the world of education. Next slide, please. And next, this is another news. And this is the Instagram account of my project, Pages of Words. It has like 38,000 views. And next slide, please. Right here is the future plan. I divided this plan into 2 aspects, which is to share and to connect. To share, I plan to keep distributing the donation book to the Safe Street Child every month. And to connect, we plan to connect the authorities of each Safe Street Child Surabaya branches with the very retail community to keep the story quiz activities. So I think this is the 2 future plans that I think the most realistic ones, because it doesn't require a lot of funding to sustain this project. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for the time.
Wow, and you have perfect timing, Rana. I'm very touched by your project, especially the part you're saying that you're turning people who to be more passionate about life, about their own future. I think that's just remarkable. So I think we are ready for the next presenter. Do we have Amina with us?
Yes, hi, I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay, before we start, and also the next fellows, I was reminded that because you can tell that when you say next slide, it will take a few seconds. So I will suggest you to keep speaking while we wait for the slides, or you need to remind us to start it earlier. Okay, is that okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Then the floor is yours. Please start.
So hi everyone, my name is Amina and I'm from Kazakhstan. This year I participated in the project and created the project Food for Good. It's connected with biotechnology and integrated biotechnology into the real lives, and how young people can see how technologies and sciences can change people's life for better. Next slide. So problem definition. The STEM literacy gap between rural and urban students in Kazakhstan remains significant by the PISA assessment. It's differs in 50 points almost. It's a lot. So rural schools have limited access to laboratories, modern teaching methods, and extracurricular science opportunities, while teachers also lack in methodological support, in project-based learning and practical lab training, which this concerns us because I studied in city and my mom is a professor. So we wanted to all the children in Kazakhstan have the same opportunities in sciences and in education and literacy improvement. So as a result, rural students have fewer opportunities to build strong research portfolios and participate in competitions. So STEM integration remains very low. So next slide. Next slide. Okay. So creative solutions. So what we did. Biotechnology for All is a program bridging STEM education to rural and public schools, students through mobile lab kits, teacher PBL trainings, and student research projects. Hands-on workshop at Bioclone Laboratory, which is my mom's company,
we want to integrate this as a social responsibility object. So connecting biotechnology with everyday life, like producing goods, working with fungal myceliums to create something new by the students themselves. So we also did the integration of inclusive community activities, such as our students whom we recruited, visited the rehabilitation center and created their creative clubs, and also gave out the diary products we did on the laboratory together for people with special needs to combine. This also combines the science and social impact. Yeah, so additionally, our team produces natural bio yogurts, which are suitable for even with people for lactose intolerance. So we're also promoting this at the rehabilitation centers and other vulnerable communities. So next slide. So what we have achieved during this 3 months. So because our students were recruited before we went to Taiwan, we had almost 15 students. And when we came from Taiwan, we want to recruit teachers and give out them some lectures and workshops. So during this time, our students implemented their projects. One of them got recruited to the IF Central Asia Global Transformation in the US, and other one got accepted to be to promote the biotechnology and STEM club at General Consulate of US in Almaty in the city level. So I think by that we also gaining more and more audience to share our knowledge and our impact. So also other like prominent features which we're really proud of. We got shortlisted for the Independence Legacy National Grant from the government of Kazakhstan because we also support the goals of the president to promote sciences and technologies between the youth. And also we got selected for the UN Women Central Asia Entrepreneurship Expo 2025, which is also great because we received some attention from there too. Next slide, please. So the main collaborators are, as I said, so LTD BioClean. It's my mom's company, which has lab spaces and mentorship because my mom is a professor and her colleagues are too. So they thankfully got provided us with technical supervision and the lab space. And seconds are NGOs. Caravan of Knowledge Foundation is a STEM outreach support, which also works with providing STEM education more efficiently to the students from rural areas and public schools. And Chevron Kazakhstan is an American company which works in Kazakhstan. We in Kazakhstan, in Almaty, we have one laboratory for kids who are interested in robotics, but we want to do the same thing for people who are interested in technology, in STEM. So we were discussing the sponsoring of city level laboratory hub in the schools, in one school, when all the people from other schools can visit and do their projects. Next slide. Next slide. So also about the future plans. We want to scale the program to cover more rural schools across Almaty region during the 2025-2026 academic year. We will also do the mini annual science forum for our students to also show what they have achieved and to showcase how scientists can be rewarded. Additionally, we want to support students' participation in national competitions and research conferences and see how they can contribute to the national science level. So, and other ones are establishing a city-level STEM laboratory hub with Chevron and partners for both rural and urban students. And also integrate the teacher training models for teachers from rural areas to improve their educational methods. Next slide. So how we promoted our project. First of all, it was by working with Caravan of Knowledge, who targets STEM in public schools and rural schools. And We partnered also, of course, with BioCline and with UN Women Central Asia Expo. To actually gain our students, we have promoted our project through social media, through Telegram and teacher networks.
Sorry,
to-
Amina, you have 1 minute left.
Okay. And also, one of the important ones is the link communications to national priorities on STEM and innovation, echoing the president's emphasis on scientific project progress. Okay, next slide. I want to show the photos from all these 3 months. For example, this one we were on the one of the bank's grant competitions. We were showing our production with our staff, and also this is the students working with the laboratory within the laboratory. And third one is what I was saying about the rehabilitation center. We visited together with the students and did our creative club, where we also give out the diary product. Next slide. Or is that it? Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Amina. I think it's great to hear about your sharing, and I'm very surprised when you say that your project is already selected by the Kazakhstan government and UN. Definitely need to share that experience with the fellows.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we are ready for have next one. I'm so sorry, but well, I think I will pronounce your name wrong. Asrik? Can you say your name?
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, happy to see you, dear. So the floor is yours. Please go on with your presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patty. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Ayzirek Murzabayeva. I'm from Kyrgyzstan. It's a great honor for me to share my project for girls, empowering rural girls through education and protection, created to empower girls through education, digital safety, and emotional being. So this project began as part of my journey. But for me, it became much more. It became a movement created by girls and for girls born in one of the most remote parts of my country, where the girls often feel unseen and unheard. Next slide, please. So in Kyrgyzstan, around 13% of girls, next slide, yeah, next slide, okay. Around 13% of girls are married before the age of 18, yeah, according to official data. But the real situation is even worse because many stories remain hidden and unreported. So just recently, as you see in the photo, September 27, 2025, in the Isykyl region, a 17-year-old girl was raped and killed. She was one of the most active activists in our also movement. So her name is not revealed because it has to be, but her story represents thousands of girls who never received protection, education, or justice. Rural girls still face serious barriers: early marriage, child marriage, and school dropout. Next slide, please. So this is limited digital access and no safe channels to seek help. So these issues are directly linked to SDG 4, quality education, SDG 5, gender equality, SDG 10, reducing inequalities, and SDG 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions. That's why I decided to act. Next slide. So our solution combined technology, peer mentorship, and community engagement, but mostly importantly, trust girls in themselves. We designed a series of interactive sessions on digital literacy, emotional being, and leadership, where girls didn't just listen, they spoke, they debated, and also they created solutions together. We trained more than 20 girl leaders as peer mentors who co-facilitated sessions in their schools and becoming the role of models for others. We worked closely with teachers, parents, and also girls' councils in 11 schools, making the conversation a part of everyday school life, not just one-time event. So originally it was 10 months plan, but we completed it in just 2 months, proving that real change begins when the girls trusted to lead. Next slide. The project was implemented in the Talas and Isykyl region. We conducted the 6 training sessions covering digital safety, constant emotional well-being, leadership, and help-seeking skills. Girls were not only participated, but they also were the co-creators of the program. We also had roundtable with teachers and parents and improved our sessions every week based on the feedbacks. Next slide, please. In just 2 months, we reached 150 direct participants and over 4,000 indirect beneficiaries through peer learning and community activities. We built the first inter-school girls leadership network and teachers committees to including our models in their regular classes. Parents began rethinking early marriage and child marriage norms, and mostly importantly, girls started believing in themselves. One of them said, "I never thought my opinion mattered, but today I stood up and spoke." So that moment reminded me that the change begins the moment a girl finds her voice. Next slide, please. Collaboration. So this project was never about the alone, but it was about the collaboration and community. It became possible thanks to the girl councils of Talas and Issyk, the 11 schools and parents and community leaders. After the pilot, we continued our work with KGM, Kyrgyzstan Girls Movement, National Federation of Female Communities, Jointly Act Girls National Movement, and also Father Support Daughters National Movement. So together we celebrated the International Day of Girls on the 11th of October. More than 60 events across the country, turning our initiative into a national movement. Next slide, please. This project was just a beginning, but we decided to scale it to and we plan to scale it to all the 7 regions of Kyrgyzstan through girls' councils. In the next year, we are planning to we're planning to train over the 200 new peer mentors and reach more than 500 girls by the end of 5,000 girls, sorry, by the end of 2026. We will add new topics as the financial literacy, mental health, and career planning, and we're already partnering with UNICEF Kyrgyzstan, the Ministry of Education, a National Federation of Female Communities, and Kyrgyzstan Girls Movement to make for girls a permanent part of school education. So, and for me, this project is not only just about the change, but it's also about the growth. Through AGC, I learned to lead the empathy and courage. I became the president of Kyrgyzstan Girls Movement and a member also of the UNDP Youth Advisory Council, representing young voices and on a national level. And just yesterday, I received an official invitation from representatives of President's Office of the Talas region on the Kyrgyz Republic, and they expressed strong interest in our project and offered to support and expand for girls across the region. That moment proved that our work is not only just being seen, but it's also being recognized by the state and government, and it gave me even more motivation to continue. So before there was just the slide of promotion and outreach. So we worked on not only in schools, but also we amplified the girls' voices through the social media storytelling, like over the 5,000 views, parent groups, school networks. We make sure that girls' message reach their communities in the rural parts of Kyrgyzstan, and also we share our stories at Ultukjin in Kyrgyzstan and Girls' Council forums and also UNDP Youth Week. We're planning to do it in the next week. So yes, next slide, please. Maybe this is the slide of that. I will thank you for the attention and thank you for all of you. And I'm really great and honored to be here. And I really missed you through the 3 months. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Yazrik. I was very shocked. You have gone so far beyond our imagination. We are very proud of you. And I think the most touch moment to hearing your project is you say that the girls who told you that they finally find their voice matter and they believe in their value. I think that's wonderful of what you have done. Thank you so much. And the next one, we are going to welcome the last presenter of this round, Linda. I feel like you're so ready. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Yes.
Great. So the floor is yours. Please go on.
Good morning from Myanmar is like 12, and maybe good afternoon from your sides. Everyone, respected judges and everyone. My name is Lin Lei U. You can also call me Angeline. Today I'm going to present my project under the 2025 AGC, focusing on empowering Myanmar youth, especially girls. Next slide, please. So in Myanmar, lots of students, especially girls in rural and conflict-affected area, still have limited access to education, especially STEM, we call it. And then 3.5 displaces, including me, and then 20 million needs humanitarian aid SA urgently. And then many schools lack proper resources, teacher, and awareness of opportunity, especially what STEM can bring. And we can also see they're facing gender discrimination and also social barrier in learning, their lack of 21st century skill like leadership, communication, and critical thinking. And then we can see from the World Bank report that in Myanmar, 45% of adolescents, especially aged 15 to 17, are out of schools. Next slide, please. So my solutions to address this as a community leader, also a science student, I current challenges to in conflict affected areas into opportunity through STEMs and PBL workshop. To address it, I created a one-day STEM workshop series designed to build skill and spark curiosity. So this workshop focusing on hands-on learning, teamwork, and leadership, like all through project-based STEM challenges. To connect with the SDG, I go with STEM educations where we share about a quality education, and we got a gender studies sections where we talk about gender equality, and then some types of empowerment about feminisms and women empowerment. And in our PBL workshop and STEM workshop, we did a group work, especially connected with the SDG 9. We have an innovating section, especially by connecting real life community issue to STEM learning. And especially I turn into help participant to see how science and innovation can be tools for solving everyday problem, perfectly reflecting the goals of SDG 4, 5, 9, and lastly, I turned the solution to collaborate with local volunteers, school, and NGOs to have a connection with SDG 17. So my project was after those thinking of solution, I founded a one initiative called Stanford's Myanmar, where I got an idea to do all the workshop under these names. Next slide, please. So my workshop was held in 3 regions in Burma and 4 cities. We got 6 workshops throughout this months, and we also got 1 online because I really would like to do hybrid. And I would say with the largest participation come from Mandalay, because Mandalay was recently struck by a 7.7 magnitude earthquake. And then I'm really proud to see we did 2 workshops in Mandalay, and we got 100 participants from this. So despite this difficult situation, I can see students show like their incredible resilience and enthusiasm to learn. Next slide, please. So my workshop structure. So each workshop followed by a structured plan. In Yangon and Mandalay, because of they are the 2 main workshop places that I did. So we got a 2 full day workshop with lunch with the funding that we got. But for the other city and online, we only got a half day due to the time and funding limits. And yes, of course, every participant received a digital certificate of participation. So each workshop, we start with the introduction to STEMs. We go overall with what is a STEMs, because most of the participants we reach they cannot understand like English super well. So we go with the Burmese language, our mother tongue, and then we introduce the project-based learning. And next we go with the mini STEM project idea using PBL. We created a handmade presentation with colorful paper and craft. And then we go with in afternoon section, we go with the leadership and public speaking, which is led by Miss Aya, who is also AGC chaperone. And we feature a 2-minute presentations, 2-minute speaking challenges. And we go a gender study led by Miss Nanda, who is a feminist, and she share about like gender equality, feminism, and women empowerment once. And lastly, we have a section of participants sharing the feedback and suggestion for future workshop and stuff. So every activity was built with around like to go with the critical thinking, collaboration, and innovation, especially supporting SDG 4 and 9. Next slide, please. Throughout these workshops, I faced some types of challenges through me because of ongoing political instability. Means I have to avoid schools and some, interaction with military controlled, and we cannot go a lot of overall social media interaction with military because of the situation. The government is controlled by them, and sometimes because of some limit budget, I have some restriction on some material, and especially the electricity and internet blackout. We cannot control them, so it really made us digital learning difficult. But luckily, we got a pre-recording, so we have a pre-recording section. And in one city, I have to write all of the text from my presentation slide because we do not have any PowerPoint or like any electricity. So to overcome these, especially the limited budget, I personally traveled to each region alone, including Manila, and combining offline and online using Zoom Premiere and Canva Pro. But I feel that which is really benefit it's me that I manage everything myself, like planning, hosting, logistic, and PR. And then I got to learn about resilience and adaptability are the real tool of like some types of leadership. And I can also see from the participant that resilience isn't just a skill, also for myself, that is a skill what make my project alive. Next slide, please. For my impact, last week, we just done the last workshop that we did. My workshop reached 223 participants, which with engaged across multiple city. We got a Google Form registrations and some stuff. We measure the impact and outcomes. 90% report that they got a higher confidence, and 85 experience the STEM for the first time. And then I really glad that I only choose Burmese language to do the workshop, because if I did decide to do in English, it would be super hard for them. And many participants now get network from the workshop, especially because of if we have time, in the workshop, if they got like a full day workshop, we do some types of student opportunity sharing, and we can see lasting change. And especially we can see some of the data here. We can see diverse background, especially from marginalized groups. We can see of their gaining. Our workshop gained some of the local trusted, and then we can expand both rural and we did expand both rural and then local. Next
Sorry,
slide, please.
Lynette, you have 1 minute left.
Yes. So for the media partnership, we extend the project read to the youth and nonprofit educations organization in Burma. So these partners help me spread words around the social media. And next slide, please. And also we got school and venue partnerships. Several school collaborate by providing venue and student participation. So these school becoming learning partners supporting SDG 4 education, quality education, helping me like learning environment, inclusive accessibility. Next slide, please. Next one. Guest speaker one, please. And then I was joined by guest speaker who is one, Miss Nanda, a feminist, and next one who helped me with the leadership and public speaking one, Miss Aya, who is also chaperone, and of course the volunteer. They helped me with the recycling, the handicraft we did, and all of the stuff we did. Next slide. To promote the project, we use Facebook and partner pages, like sharing the update, and we also got like a poster that we stick on the board of some of the school in Mandalay and Yangon.
Sorry, Lynette, the time's up. Please hurry, conclude.
Yes. So for the participant feedback and influence, so next slide. The participant feedback truly shaped my next step, And next slide, please. For the future plan, moving forward, I plan to introduce advanced STEM-based training, and then especially extend the workshop to refugee camp and rural area, and strengthen partnership with Ghana Health and other local NGOs. Because my ultimate goal is to make this project sustainable, gender inclusive, and community lead contributing to like SDG 4, 5, 9, and 17. Yes, next slide, please. In conclusion, this project showed me that even the crisis, uncertainty, education, or collaboration can rebuild hope. And thank you for your time and for supporting young leaders who are creating change.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Renee. I think it's wonderful to hear that you're willing to build all the partnership with even other chaperones and trying to find people who could support you. I think that's the meaning of this project, especially that you are doing this project in Myanmar. That after the earthquake, I feel that's very touched to see that you're still willing to do everything to this project. Thank you so much. And now I think the time is for our judges to ask questions. So can I invite all the girls in the first round? Please turn on your camera. and we will just give the floor to judges for you to ask the questions. So judges, please turn on your mic and feel free to ask the question to the girls. And that'll be great if you want to point out which one so they know it's their turn to answer the question. Thank you. Jackie, are you trying to say your mic is off?
Yeah, I think my question is addressed to all of the presenter. Please answer the question with one sentence or a short sentence. I would like to know what's the biggest challenge you face for your projects and how you gonna conquer that going forward for the project to be sustainable.
So any fellow who's ready to ask this question? If you are ready, please raise your hand.
Okay, I can answer.
Okay, thanks, Amina.
The main challenge is the lack of financial support. For example, our students are gaining the competitions. They're invited to other countries to present their work, to present Kazakhstan, but we lack financial support to send them, as they are from rural schools or from public schools where families are not materialistically sustainable. Yeah. So how we think we will work on that? I think we will promote some partnerships with not only NGOs, but maybe with banks and the flying companies. For example, we also have talked with the Air Astana, is one of the main airlines in Kazakhstan, to support one of our students, to give him the free ticket to there and out. So yeah, maybe we'll solve it like this. But we're happy that our students are gaining some recognition, but we also have to support them fully, to them to participate.
Thanks so much, Amina. I feel like you kind of freeze. So can I invite next fellow to answer this question? Anybody who's ready?
Yes.
Okay.
For me, the biggest challenge I face in my project was and maybe will in the future is the instability situation in Burma. Like I mentioned in the slide, especially difficulty in communication and some safety concern, limited internet access. So because of that, in one city, I really couldn't have a chance to like open my phone, open my laptop, and some stuff. But however, I overcome this challenge by staying flexibility and adapting to local condition. For example, like I control on offline engagement, right? So collaboration directly with school and teacher. And I think also during that time, especially the biggest one is that I build trust through personal connection. Because of if I rely on social media and stuff is not that okay with the current situation, so I go with the personal connection, building through that, and also keep my participant safety and comfort as a top priority. I would say that would be my biggest challenge that I face. But it's also teach me to find ways to learn, to continue to learning and empower the other, even though in these difficult times.
Thanks so much, Lene. So can I move on to the next fellow? Anybody who's ready?
Can I answer?
Sure, there we go.
Okay, thank you. So one of the most main challenges that I faced was convincing schools and parents to open discussions about topics like consent, emotional well-being, and digital safety, also the child marriage, and um, inequality in our community, because these kind of topics are not like spoken in our community, in our Kyrgyzstan, especially in the rural communities of Kyrgyzstan. This is like a taboo. So it was kind of a big challenge for me. And another challenge was a time, because we had only 2 months to turn like a 10 months project in a real pilot. So, but instead, like of reducing our goals, we work like kind of smarter, using digital tools, peer mentors, and strong teamwork, like to make every session count. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much, dear. Can I ask the next two fellows? Nuha, Rana. Rana, you are ready?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So I think the biggest challenges that I face, according to the sustainability, is I've mentioned that before in my presentation that the beneficiaries is different from the planning and the reality. I've got less beneficiaries because I carry out that project on Sunday morning, which is on Sunday morning, the street children spend their time working. So I think to solve this problem, I have to pick a different day for them when they are not working to carry out these activities. I think that's for me.
Thanks so much, Rana. So, Nuha, are you ready to answer this question? Sorry, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. One of the challenges I think the biggest challenges I face is that, like I mentioned, the refugees are not legally recognized in Malaysia. So therefore, it made media coverage really hard. So for example, we did reach out to a few media companies, but then they wouldn't work with us because there could be repercussions, and also it's a sensitive issue, especially among the local people. So we had to find ways to work around that. That's it.
Thanks so much, Nuha. And thank you, fellows, so much for answering this question. Can I move on to the other two judges? Do you have any question to our fellows?
Yeah, I have
Thanks, Wondra.
this is Andra from Mongolia. I have three questions for three participants. The first one is from Bangladesh, Noha, and I'm more curious about the girl situation, especially refugee girls. So, what were the unique challenges do refugee girls face compared to boys when you were implementing your project? How did you see girls as a girl? And then my next question is to Askarana from Indonesia. So my question is quite similar. What were the gender-based obstacles did the girls face when trying to attend or participate in your reading sessions? And then my last question is a girl from Kyrgyzstan. So due to the limited time, so can you please mention a little bit about the promotion strategy of your project when you were implementing? Yep.
Thanks so much, Wondra. So can I ask the three fellows, Nuha, Rana, Azrik? So which one's ready? Please raise your hand to answer the question. Oh, okay, Nuha, please.
Sure, I'm very happy to share about this. For starters, even in the school itself, if you see the ratio of girls to boys, boys are significantly way more than girls. So we didn't have many girls to include in our program in the first place. And because of that, it might change the classroom dynamics. So that was a challenge, but that's not something we could do anything about. But it just shows that how girls face bigger barriers to education compared to the boys. And then in the Rohingya community as well, there's issues like child and early marriages as well. We wanted to address that through our project, but it has proven to be very difficult because the issue is quite nuanced. But yeah, mostly girls face this issue as well. And that also hinders their ability to receive an education. And parents tend to be more careful careful and protective and worried for the girls than they are for the boys. So for example, some of the girls mentioned they can't go out as often. And then and that also serves as a challenge to them receiving their education. Yeah. That's it.
Thanks, Nuha. So for the next two, who's ready to answer the question?
Okay, can I?
Okay, sure.
So
now you can go first, AZ.
So
okay.
Rana,
Thank you,
okay.
Rana. So thank you for the question. Because we had a very short timeline, we focused more on collaboration and strategic promotion instead of the long campaign. So we partnered with schools, girl councils, and local organizations, which helped us reach more girls quickly, and our results spread fast through the social media, school networks, and the national partners like Kyrgyzstan Girls Movement, National Federation of Female Communities, Father Support Daughters, and Jointly Act Girls National Movement. And as a result, our work gained the national attention, and representatives from the President's Office of Talas region officially invited me to discuss expanding the project. So that recognition showed that our impact was real, and that the government is ready to support for girls on a larger scale. Yeah.
Thank you. And Rana, it's your turn.
Okay, I wanted to answer the question about gender bias in my project right here. And I want to explain right here that even though I witnessed several dropout children that I met in my project, I don't think there is a specific gender bias in my project, because I think the cultural structure in Surabaya is relatively equal in education. So the dropout children like doesn't have a specific gender. They both have a dropout children, a boy or a girl. So I think they I don't have any gender bias issue in my project. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Rana, and thanks to our 3 fellows to answer that question. So I think, sorry, Lin, do you have any question for our fellows?
Yes, because I see the time's a little bit late, so I might have a very quick question for Nuha and Amina. For the Nuha is why you choose debate as your tool, and for Amina is that because I see that you choose food as your topic. So why you think this topic is important to girls, but not maybe to the boys or to the other genders? Thank you.
Okay, so Amina and Nuha, whichever is ready, please raise your hand.
Okay, I might start.
Okay.
I quite did not understand the questions, but why is the food for good? Because in our company, we with kids produce not only the technological progress, but we also produce food. So we wanted to see how the food, as essential for the life, can be implemented through technology into our lives. Like by technology, and technologies themselves are in our lives, and we want to show that to our kids, to our students. Besides the food, we also produce mycelium, how can I say, cement for the buildings, to eco-style buildings, which we want to showcase in the Botanical Garden of Kazakhstan in Almaty. It's our student's work. He worked for that 4 months, I think, since we recruited him. So yeah, that's why the food for good.
Okay, thanks, Amina. So Nuha, are you ready?
Yes. So I mentioned that our goals was to empower refugee children. And I think the best way to do that was through debate and public speaking, right? Because I have a background in that myself. So these speaking skills are something that we use all the time, whether we realize it or not. I'm using it right now. And we use it in our daily lives. And as a leader, it's a must know. Okay. And I find that through debate and public speaking, you also get to increase your awareness of contemporary issues. So, for example, in debates, they often give a lot of nuanced and interesting topics. So when we do it constantly, we get to learn about these, right? So I think using that as a medium to help the children become the future leaders and change makers was, I think, the most effective way I could empower them. And that's why I chose debate and public speaking. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Nuha. And thank you so much to all our judges. And now to the next stage, I think we are going to invite our alumni to share your feedback toward our fellows for the first round. Can I invite all the alumni who's going to comment to turn on your camera so I can see you? Hi, girls. Very happy to see you here. I feel like I'm missing someone. Let me check. Do I have Queen here? No? Okay. So we have Sarah and Zena. Happy to see you. But I'm still missing I feel I see Nargis before. Oh, Samna, happy to see you. Nargis, are you still with us? Oh, Queen, happy to see you. So I think the only one I'm missing is, oh my God, Nargis, happy you made it. So I think we're just taking turns. And the fellows, I'm happy to let you know our alumni is going to comment on your project and share some, because they have already gone this journey. So I believe that it will give you some meaningful encouragement or suggestion, which will be really beneficial to your project. So I think the first one will go to Sarah. She's going to comment on Nuha. So Sarah, please go on.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and I am from Bangladesh. I'm a proud 2024 AGC alumna. It feels so nostalgic to be here again among such passionate change makers. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today and witness all the incredible projects. I'm genuinely inspired and proud of each and every fellow for the amazing work they have done. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to give feedback on Nuha's project. I was really impressed by how your project goes just beyond its quality education. You've tied in gender equality and reduced inequalities too, which makes it so much more meaningful. And the way you're helping these kids build confidence, think critically, and express themselves, that's real life education. And honestly, it's setting them up to try beyond the classroom. Since you already have such an amazing group of volunteers, I'd suggest using that collective energy to reach more people. And since you've already mentioned about not being able to get coverage from news and newspapers, I'd suggest that in this age of social media, whichever platform that is trending, be it Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, use it to tell your story, share snippets of your session, and showcase the kids' progress. Since storytelling is incredibly powerful for awareness and funding opportunities. And you could also look into working with groups like UNHCR Malaysia, which often support education-focused initiatives, and Teach for Malaysia, as well as UNICEF Malaysia. They could really help you scale this beautifully. And of course, whenever you need any personal feedback or one-on-one sessions, I will always be here. You can always reach out to me. So thank you. I'm proud of you.
Thanks so much, Sarah. That's really loving to hear you say that. Okay, and next one, I think I'm going to welcome Queen, and she's going to comment on Rana. Okay, Queen, there you go.
Hello everyone, I'm Queen. I'm also from Indonesia and 2023 NGC alumna. So what I love most about your project, Rana, is how you focus on literacy, which is such a powerful tool for empowerment. And I also love how you work with Safe Straight Child Surabaya. It's really meaningful that you choose to empower straight children, a group often left behind in education. And the way you integrated those strategies for children, such as like storytelling, games, and those of all, it really shows real compassion and understanding of how children learn best. And as a suggestion, I think it would be great if you could add a few indicators to measure your project's progress. For example, before your activities, maybe only 3 out of 10 children could summarize a storybook, but after your session, perhaps 7 out of 10 can do it. And also, since Surabaya is a big city with many events and community gatherings, I do also suggest that you promote and open more collaboration through social media. You could also reach out to event organizations and ask for a small spot or a corner for a literacy booth where children can come and to read books and join storytelling games maybe, or even exchange storybooks. And all with the help of dedicated volunteers, of course. And this kind of collaboration, I think, would help your project reach more children beyond your main community and raise greater awareness about the importance of reading. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Queen. I've heard that you are quite busy today, and thank you so much for making it. And next one, I'm going to welcome Samna. Samna is going to give the suggestion to Amina. Samna, there you go.
Hello, everybody. Namaskar. It's so great to see you here all again back. It's quite nostalgic too. I'm Sobnam Sunar. I'm also a AGC alumna of 2024. And right now, I'm a South Asia representative for Global Girls Leader Advisory Group. And my insights for the project of Amina is here we go. I was very impressed by how Amina's project, Food for Good Biotechnology for All, connected science with social inclusion. Her effort to bridge the STEAM gap for rural students while engaging children with special needs showed genuine empathy and innovation. The project beautifully reflected the AGC spirit of leadership and compassion, reminding me of my Greening Pockets initiatives where awareness and community actions were central to creating change. And about the suggestion for expanding the project, uh, to strengthen the project's reach, Amina could develop digital learning materials and partners with universities or innovation hubs for continued mentorship. Creating a network of student ambassadors would also help sustain outreach and encourage young leaders to replicate her initiatives in their own region. And about the resources or connection that she could approach is she can be collaborating with UNESCO and UNICEF Central Asia or national education innovation programs could support her work through mentorship and funding, partnering with local universities, youth-led STEM networks, or corporate CSR programs would also help ensure long-term sustainability and growth. And also, she can really collaborate with me to influence her project through in a global form like GLAG. It's a series of platform that we girls are working upon it. So yes, she can really collaborate with me. That's all. So best of luck, girls. It's your day and all the very best from my side. And thank you for the opportunity, GUS. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Semna. Those words are just wonderful, and we are very, very happy to see you. And next one, we are going to welcome Zena. Zena is going to give suggestion to Asrik. Okay, Zena, please go on.
Hi everyone, I am Zainab Imran from Pakistan and I am last year's alumnus. I'm really happy to be back, especially to see Patty, Annie, Irene, and Ingrid, and my fellows as well for the previous year. And I would like to say to you guys that you keep on introducing such platforms where we can connect with you guys and from the alumni from the previous year and from the fellows for this year as well. It's a great opportunity for everyone to encourage in such activities. Azarek, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right as well. It's a little difficult to pronounce for me too. So, your project is great. It's super inspiring. And that I'd like to say to all the fellows that have presented up till yet and those who are going to present in the future as well. Great presentations, everyone. Great ideas, great projects. And I especially what, distinguishes it from the previous year is that they have included and collaborated with multiple branches and with multiple organizations apart from GOH and their parent organization. So it's great to see you guys working so hard and so passionately over what you love. Izrek, I loved your project, and especially since it's really similar to my project last year. It had the same goals. It was about quality education and gender equality, SDG 4 and SDG 5, and more than that, I think your efforts to collaborate with everyone, including parents, teachers, schools, as well as introducing it as a part of your curriculum as well, is something that I truly appreciate and and I'm inspired from it as well. What I'd like to suggest you is that since you your mentorship group, I'd suggest you to, maybe provide them with a digital platform such as a website or maybe, a portal where people, could get in contact with these peer mentors and, even more people can benefit from it. For more, I'd like to ask you if you need my help, in first session, and you can collaborate with other organizations such as the Ministry of Education of your country, along with UNICEF, to include it as a part of curriculum for almost every school. And I'd also like to encourage you to make it statistically and add data as to what schools you've covered, or what kind of things you have asked to introduce into the curriculum, so that it's easier for you to analyze the impact of your projects for the future. I wish you the best of luck for all your future endeavors, and that's it from my side.
Thanks so much, Sana. Well, very, very happy to see you too. And next one, I can tell you how happy I am. Happy to see Nargis. Nargis, can you turn on your mic? I'm very happy that you made it. Nargis is our fellow from Afghanistan, and she's going to comment on Nate. So Nargis, there you go.
Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm not sure if I'm audible or not, if you can confirm.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So I'm really excited and really happy to join you today. And I was really impressed with the projects and the presentations you all did. Well done. All the ideas, all the projects done was superb. And I'm sending you lots of positive energy to keep going on the platform you're doing right now. And my comments for the philo Lynn-Late, if I'm not wrong with the pronunciation. The thing that really impressed me about her project was the comprehensive approach she used for STEM and gender equality education in a conflict-affected context. I really felt myself connected to the idea and to the project implementation through it. As far as in Afghanistan, we are facing the same issues right here. So it was really, really inspiring for me. And I really wish you can continue this project along with other collaborations with other NGOs. And my suggestion for expanding the project's influence is to keep working on the content you are going to present to your participants. And for example, and you can somehow assign and categorize the contents based on the participants' age or maybe gender or anything else. And because of one of the things that also impressed me was the thing that you said you did everything by yourself: logistic, implementation, and collaboration, and all these things. But I would like to suggest you to try to create a team of volunteers who can help you in this regard. It can not only be a helping hand to you, but also it can help other volunteers, other youths to be involved in such kind of projects. It can be both a helping hand for you and for your community. And the two suggestions I have got for resources, I'm not very sure about Myanmar and the resources that can be found there, but I'm sure that Myanmar UNICEF can be a helping hand for you because they are working on educational programs. And beside that, you may work on, you can collaborate with Girl Lab, UN Women. I think it's a project from UN Women. They are going to have agencies in countries. So it might be helpful for you to have a greater influence. Thank you, everyone, and best wishes for everyone in the presentation. And thank you all.
Thanks so much, Nargis. I'm personally very touched to see our nominees to share your experiences and suggestions to our fellows. And this has always been our dream to connect you all. I'm really glad that we have a chance to have you guys finally connect. We're trying to do more in the following days, I would say. So now I think we are ready for the next round's presentation. Can I invite the other 5 fellows? Do I have everyone? Just doing a really quick roll call. Do I have Suhani? Please turn on your camera. Okay, we have Suhani. Shariel, are you online?
Here.
Great. And then next one, Miyasi?
Here.
Great. And Habib? Do we have Habib? Oh, okay. If not, but I see Yo-Yo. Happy to see you here. So girls, we are going to start our second round of presentations. And just like the first round, it's going to be 7 to 8 minutes. So the same, I'm going to call you at 7 minutes and you will need to finish by the 8. Is that okay? So if there's no further questions, then we will welcome our first presenter, Suhani. Okay, Suhani, the floor is yours.
Hi, my name is Sohani. I'm from Pakistan, and my project name is Shanakt Lo Claim Your Identity, a project for minority girls to obtain their NICs. Next. A problem which my project address is forced conversion. In Pakistan, families have a fear of forced conversion and child marriages, abduction. Because of that, they don't register their daughters with Nadra. Without CNICs, they cannot access to education. Next. Comprehending problems. Next. 90% of girls are facing such problems and issues in Pakistan. Next. Creative solutions. We have conducted 3 sessions, and the activities which include in these 3 sessions are next. Number 1, bingo, which I also done in Taiwan also, and I did this in this tryout also. I want them all to connect with each other. So because of that, we did this activity for connectivity. Next. FGD focus group discussion. We divided all the girls into the groups, and we made one young youth volunteer to sit and write down what issues, what problems they are facing, so we can get more knowledge about that. Next. Case studies. Because of cultural barrier, we can't sit, males and females can't sit together. So because of that, we divided one session into 2 groups. In afternoon, we did it with females, mothers, and in evening, we did it with fathers, males. So we discuss case studies. We tell them the importance of CNIC, and there is no need to take stress of any type of forced conversion, child marriages, because we are here to support you any type of difficulties if you are facing. And nextly, we tell them that education is very important, and we take all the required documents which was required to give to Nadra. Next. Next. Community engagement place. We created a community engagement place where all girls can come and discuss their problems, issues, and not only just problems and issue, but they can also discuss their dreams and what they want to do next in their lives. Next. Impact. Next. First impact is drive community engagement. It was very difficult for us to gather the audience, gather the families. It was very difficult to convince them. So, but successfully we did it, and we arranged a session, and all the parents were available. In our community, first time ever, we talked on a very sensitive issue: girls' identity, girls' right, and girls' education and forced conversion. So with the help of our community stakeholders, and there were also UC chairmen to support us in that, to identify the root cause, to identify the unawareness of parents, and collaborate with Nadra to resolve CNIC's issues. Next. Next. Collaborations. We have collaborated with Nadra. No, collaborations. Nadra, National Database and Registration Authorities, Government of Pakistan. Our Samaj community stakeholders, we collaborate with them to support us more. AYSS, it's an NGO working on minority, and UC chairman to support us more to do activities in areas. Next. Next. Promotional strategies, we collaborate with the media, AYSS, social media handles. There were mine social media handles where I promoted my project, and also the surrounding people also promoted. Jagruti Foundation has also posted a lot of about Shanakt Lo, and Mahesh Asija, he's MPA, and he has also helped us to collaborate with Nadra, and has also posted about Shanakt Lo. Okay, the next very important, Shanakt Lo Helpdesk WhatsApp group. We created a WhatsApp group because it's a very sensitive, and we can't directly post any girls' cases, problems, or any their privacy on any social media pages. So we created a WhatsApp group for their privacy, so where they can all discuss freely whatever they want to do, discuss with us. And then community stakeholders. Next. Next.
Project sustainability. This is not one-time project. We will continue to work and engage with the communities to address such issues and create more awareness in their societies. Secondly, in the future, we plan to work for betterment of boys also, as we believe in gender equality. Next. Next. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Suhani. It's great to hear you share about your project. So we are going to welcome our next presenter, Shariel. Shariel, ready?
Yes, I am.
Great. So we are looking forward to hear your presentation. There we go.
Yes. So good day, everyone. I am Shariel Angeli D. Lemonar, 2025 AGC Fellow from the Philippines. I am here to present to all of you my project, Kubo ng Kultura, Echoes of the Past, Visions of the Future. So next, please. So what problem does my project aim to address? First and foremost, we are addressing the serious loss of traditional skills among women and youth. This isn't just about losing a craft. It's about the erosion of a way of life. This loss is compounded by a lack of intergenerational knowledge transfer. Practices and traditions that have sustained the Panay Bukidnon people for centuries are at risk of vanishing. This cultural decline has also severe economic consequences, which is the third problem we aim to solve, the lack of income opportunities. When traditional knowledge fades, so does a unique and sustainable source of livelihood. Next, how does the project link to one or more of the UN Sustainable Development Goals? We drive SDG 8, decent work and economic growth, by revitalizing traditional Tubok craftsmanship and integrating digital marketing, thereby transforming heritage into viable, dignified employment with global market access. We are a direct fulfillment of SDG 11, sustainable cities and communities, by actively preserving the priceless indigenous knowledge of the Panay Bukidnon people, which strengthens their identity and builds resilient communities. Finally, our structure is secured by SDG 17, Partnership for the Goals, fostering crucial intergenerational, local, and external partnerships that permanently link cultural preservation with economic development, making your support in a prosperous, sustainable, and culturally rich future. Next, what activities were carried out in the tryout project? Our first step is the launching program and Panubok workshop. This is where we go from theory to tangible results. We immediately restore intergenerational knowledge by placing the elders and the youths together. Our second step is the online Zoom discussion. This is the innovation that secures the project's future and globalizes our impact. How does the project contribute to solving this problem? Our primary solution is to foster the connection between the elders and the young IP generations. This is done directly through the Panubok workshop, where elders become the trainers. Every successful solution relies on collaboration. By facilitating these activities, we cultivate a fostered sense of community, bringing participants, leaders, and elders together with a shared purpose. Kubo ng Kultura is a complete strategic solution. We solve the knowledge problem with intergenerational connection. We solve the income problem with digital empowerment. And we solve the sustainability problem with strong partnerships. Next, how did the project introduce creative ideas, perspectives, or methods to make a difference? We in Kubo ng Kultura, we don't stop at just talking. We commit to action. We brief the beneficiaries and secure their commitment. We also utilize speakers and IP experts. We facilitate online discussions for continuous, scalable learning, and most importantly, we move immediately to create a product, turning tradition into tangible economic value. How did you overcome the challenges during the tryout period? We organized the launching program and Panubok workshops as a formal training ground, immediately ensuring the elders could transfer their skills to the youth. By initiating formal collaboration with community elders, local government, and external mentors, we secure the resources and legitimacy needed for long-term survival. What kind of impact did my project have on participants? The first and most critical impact is a renewed sense of purpose among the Panay Bukidnon women and youth. When traditional knowledge is lost, so is a piece of identity. Learning Panubok and digital skills gives them a role that is both culturally significant and economically powerful. The second impact is genuine sustainable empowerment. This goes far beyond just earning money. It's about control over one's own destiny. The feedback form captures immediate quantitative data on the success of our workshops and online sessions confirming if the skills transfer was effective and if the digital literacy training was clearly understood. More profoundly, the interviews with participants provide the rich qualitative evidence of true impact. Stakeholder engagement proves that our solutions have the necessary backing from community leaders, local government, and external partners. Simultaneously, a strong media and social media presence is crucial for it demonstrates that we successfully connected the Panubok craft of the Panay Bukidnon people to a global audience. How effectively did you engage and collaborate with stakeholders? First, communication was essential to overcoming the knowledge gap. We couldn't just tell the elders and youth what to do. We had to listen and adapt. Second, we prioritized genuine connection. To solve the problem of intergenerational knowledge transfer, we deliberately structured the Panubok workshop to create a mandatory physical space where the youth had to learn directly from the elders. Finally, we built commitment, the ultimate measure of effective stakeholder engagement and the backbone of SDG 17. By mastering these three C's, communication, connection, and commitment, we didn't just reach our target audience. We built a lasting partnership that secured the future of the Panay Bukidnon culture. How did you promote your project to the public eye? First, we used invitations to secure the necessary backing and resources. We specifically target community leaders and cultural advocates. These invitations are not just for attendees. They are for securing a long-term commitment and investment. Second, we use social media accounts to generate both awareness and, most importantly, sales. The total engagements is our measure of total public interest. Every share and every comment in CROR media exposure isn't just about vanity. It is the digital engine that drives SDG8. How will you sustain the impact of your tryout project? The ultimate measure of success is sustainability.
Sorry,
we are not
Shariel.
just building
Sorry,
a
Shariel, you have
temporary
1
bridge.
minute left.
We are laying a permanent foundation. We will sustain our impact by embedding the project deeply within the community. Finally, we will sustain the economic engine by constantly expanding income-generating opportunities. The digital literacy skills taught in our online discussions are just the beginning. We will diversify the product line beyond embroidery into new crafts and cultural tourism experiences. We will sustain this project by making it community-owned, institutionally supported, and financially profitable. We have not just addressed the crisis. We have guaranteed a thriving, self-sufficient for the future of the Panay Bukidnon people. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Shariel. I think it's wonderful to hear you saying about this project, especially this is an intergenerational project. I believe that's really important to bring the elders and young people because there should be like cooperation together. Thank you so much. So we are going to move on to the next presenter. Miyasi, are you ready?
Yes.
Great. So the floor is yours.
Hello everyone, my name is Miyasi. I am from Sri Lanka and today I'm going to be introducing you to my project called Save a Smile Initiative. Save a Smile Initiative is a student-led organization that I founded within my school, and we have been mainly focusing on improving the lives of Burmese refugees living in the Thai border. Next. So problem definition. Next. So throughout the project, we've been focusing on two issues. One being healthcare challenges. Refugees have limited access to healthcare and hygiene facilities. Poor sanitation affects babies and young children, and families often lack essentials like sanitary pads and nappies. And for the economic challenges, refugees sometimes struggle to afford necessities because they don't have any work opportunities. So overall, these are the two issues that we've been focusing on. Next. So our project goal is, as Save a Smile initiative, we want to address both healthcare and economic independence, supporting refugees in a sustainable way. And this links to our two main SDG goals, which is good health and well-being, and then decent work, SDG 8, which is decent work and economic growth. Next. So creative solutions, next, we have in mind is for the healthcare issue, we have a nappy provision project. Our goal is to raise money and fund the distribution of reusable nappies to newborns in refugee camps. This help improve their hygiene and health and reduce the risk of getting any illnesses. And for the economic pathway project, we found out that these refugees, even though they are within camps and they're not allowed to leave the camps whatsoever, they still create crafts that are valuable to their culture, and we could take these crafts and take it into outside markets and provide them some sort of income. So next. So this nappy provision project help improve their hygiene and health, and the economic pathway empowers them to earn a way of income. However, through this project, I have we have seen two challenges. One of the main ones, like I mentioned, is that these refugees are living inside of a camp where they're not allowed to leave. As of recently, they are allowed to find jobs, but it's very hard. And we want to go and see that for ourselves. But we tried, however, we were denied the access to go into the camp. And the other challenge that we came up with is it is very hard to communicate with businesses that we want to collaborate with, because they're all at different phases in their businesses, and some of them have different questions in different times, and they're never available to discuss together. So that engaging and getting meetings with them has been quite difficult for us, but we're working on it. Next, for impact, we have seen through the nappy provision project, we were able to donate in the month of September 8,800 Thai baht, which is around $270 worth of nappies, nappy rolls, and they take these cloth rolls and they cut them into short square nappies, and they were able to create 320 out of the 8 rolls, and they were given to 48 newborns, 2 per baby, which adds up to 96 nappies in the last month of September alone. And they still have 224 nappies left, which they will give to babies born in the next 2 months, October and November. And this made sure that these babies are given clean, soft, and breathable nappies, and it's reduced a lot of risks like rashes. And also it helped mothers maintain proper infant care. And most especially, we weren't really thinking about it, but we also realized that, the normal baby nappies that we use, we always throw them away, but with the clothing nappies, they're able to wash and reuse them. So this promotes environmental sustainability as well. Next. For the we also gained community feedback. Mothers expressed a lot of gratitude, and they said that we also reduced how babies can often get rashes when they're born, but because of the softness of the fabrics, we kind of reduced that. And they were also very comfortable, reusable, washable, and the midwives were very happy that we gave the mothers this opportunity, and some even said that they would be very happy if we could give them some more as well. Next. For the economic pathway project, we were able to properly link with 2 to 3 key businesses, and we are ongoing with 5 to 6. We are also working on customizing and branding their products to put out in the market, and some of the businesses want to also customize them. And also we want to promote visibility and make sure that they're in social media as well. And we have done that so far. Next.
For collaborations, we have a lot of collaborations. Next, for one of them being Malthus Internationals, who we are working with the NAFI Provision Project, Adra Thailand for the Economic Pathway Project. Pioneer International School is the school that I go to, and that's where I was able to create this organization, which we have 22 students of. Next, and another organization that I've been working with is the local businesses, as I mentioned, who have been giving us space to put the crafts that the refugees make. We also working with another student organization, Student Against Pollution, to do more fundraisers to gain more money and also educate other people and spread awareness about our issue. And of course, AGC, who's been giving us funds to start the project, also educated me on how to develop this project very well. Next. For promotional strategy, we have first started, like I said, the organization with 22 students from the age of 14 all the way up to 17 who's working with me. We have had a lot of meetings with parents, school-wide assemblies that totaled up to around 200 to 250 people that are aware of this issue. We have, of course, partnered with organizations. We have 2 social media accounts in Facebook and Instagram, where we have around 50 to 60 people following us and also interacting with us, keeping up with our updates, and also providing us encouragement. We also have fundraisers that we've been doing where we talked about our issues.
Sorry, Miyasi, you have 1 minute left.
We have been able to raise around 170 USD dollars. And we have spent around, and plus the funding that AGC has given us, we have been able to use that money and also provide nappies. Next. So future plans. Next, for future plans, I have noticed that we need to outreach more and spread awareness more, because not a lot of people are aware of this. Even through Instagram and Facebook, we need to start making more blogs about it. We have written 2 articles as online, and we also want to start a workshop with universities that we're planning to. We also want to continue our communication with our organizations. We want to do more fundraisers like the fun run that we are planning. We also want to collaborate with more businesses, make sure that we are well communicating with them. We also want to extend our maternal support. We only plan to do the project for a month, 3 months, but we want to extend that. And I also want to make sure that after me, there are other students in my community who can take this project, and I want to mentor them. Next slide, please.
Sorry, Miyasi, your time's up. Please hurry
Yeah.
conclude.
So thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Miyasi. It's great to hear your project, especially when you talk about the community engagement to bring the local business to care about your project as well. I think that's something really important. Thank you so much. And next one, we are going to welcome Javi. Javi, are you online? Okay. If Javi is not online, then we'll move on to the next one. Yo-Yo, are you online?
Yes.
Okay, so can you start your presentation?
Okay, so
Thank you. The floor.
hello everyone. I'm Lin Yuxin from Taiwan. My project is about from ocean acidification to the Haenyeo culture, and it started with a simple question: when the ocean changes, what happens to the people, especially women who depend on it? Next. And we have the six content. Next. For the problem definition, fast fashion produces nearly 10% of the global carbon emissions. And when the carbon dioxide dissolves into the seawater, it forms the carbonic acid and lowering the pH level and causing the ocean acidification. And this weakens the shellfish and coral, the foundation of many coastal ecosystems. So in Taiwan, the traditional female diver, which similar to the Korea's Haenyeo, rely on these marine resources for food, incomes, and identity. But as marine life declines, many women have been forced to give up their livelihoods, and their cultural heritage is slowly disappearing. So through this project, I wanted to show how environmental problems and cultural survival are connected. Next. And for our creative solutions, at first, our plan focused on only science education, but soon we realized that numbers and pH values alone couldn't reach people's hearts. So that's why we decided to combine science, art, and community engagement to make science both visible and emotional. So first, we organized a clothing recycling campaign, collecting over 1,000 kilograms of the second-hand clothes. And it was our way to help people understand that fast fashion is not just a social issue, and it was also an ocean issue. And we work with schools and communities, collaborate with artists Chen Fu, and mobilize volunteers. I think it was challenging to coordinate logistic, but seeing everyone's participation gave us the strength. And second, we designed like DIY STEM kits that allowed students to see ocean acidification firsthand and using simple materials like lasers, beakers, and pH indicators. And it was difficult to simplify the complex scientific ideas, but when I saw students' excitement, I knew it was worth it. And third, we collaborated with artist Chen Fu to organize the land art workshops and also invited students to use recycling materials to create a huge artworks in like wheels and waves. And it was like how waste connects to marine pollution and fast fashion. And these workshops became a space for creativity, reflection, and shared learning. And through this creative approaches, we believe that our project made people feel the importance of ocean conservation, not just learn about it. And next. And for the impact, in 6 months, we held more than 10 major events, including workshops, teacher training sessions, and international conferences like ITMAN conferences and the Deeppool conferences. We reached total and 7,845 people in total. In contact of 5,000 video viewers, 1,000 IG story viewers, and another audience during conferences, contacts, workshops, and around 700 students really joined our land art sessions and turning waste into the meaningful art and help our team to create landscape art. And beyond the numbers, what touched me most was the seeing the audience stay curious to ask questions about our STEM kits, the project, and ocean acidification. I believe the small awareness can grow into a real change. And about our collaboration, we got next. About the collaboration, we got feedback and a suggestion from the Ocean Affairs Council, AITK, university professors, and international judges during the Ocean Challenge. It is a contest which held in September 2nd, and they help us to refine our research and strengthen the scientific side of our project. And I think they make the project more understandable to every age. And working with artist Chen Fu also gave us a new insight. This photo is our artwork, and our environmental education doesn't always have to start with data. So sometimes we want creativity is the best way to invite people into the conservation. So we create the landscape art to teach participants to connect to the connection between the acidification and the personal action. And through the experiences, I learned how to balance creativity with accuracy and how the collaboration makes an idea to grow stronger. And next. For our promotion strategy is to reach more people. We built 3-part promotion strategy through social media, direct engagement, and media coverage. First, about the social media. We use the Instagram as our main platform to connect with young audiences. We shared short videos, behind the scene clips, and results, making the project and the ocean science more relatable. And the stories reached nearly 1,000 viewers and interactions, and almost 5,000 viewers watch our promotion video with the ITMAN conferences. And social media help us connect the science to the daily life in a creative way. And second, next. And we also used the direct engagement. We held the workshops, exhibition, art events, and teacher training sessions that attract over 1,500 students. This face-to-face interaction made the biggest impact, and people could touch the recycled materials and test the pH values and see how the fashion links to ocean. And next. Sure. And we also used the news coverage to promote our project. Our project was featured in local news like CTV, TBC, and it helps us increasing the visibility and credibility. And through the three-layer strategy, online, offline, and media, our message continued to spread even after the project ended. And next. For my future plan, and looking forward, we plan to upgrade our STEM kits with digital pH and CO2 sensors, so students can collect real data and contribute to citizen science projects. And we also wanted to record the oral histories of Taiwan sea women and giving them a formal English name, just like the Haenyeo from Korea and Alma from the Japan, and we hope to preserve their culture and identity international. And we also hope to collaborate with local communities to develop sustainable products and eco-tourism program, and with NGOs or policymakers to promote sustainable fashion and also the ocean monitoring. And by expanding our partnerships, we aim to connect Taiwan's local action to the global SDGs and ocean conservation efforts. And our long-term vision is simple: to learn, to share, and to connect. And we want to building a bridge between science, culture, and community, and to preserve the Haenyeo culture and also our environment. And through this journey, I've learned that protecting the ocean isn't only about the science, it's about people, culture, and empathy. Yeah, next. It's our team photos, and so change began with the communication and not only between the people. And I also learned between the science and the society. And I think this project taught me that when knowledge meets creativity, real change becomes possible. So our project is not the end. I want to feel this project is the beginning of our large movement connecting youth, women, and the ocean. And thank you for everyone. I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks so much, Yo-Yo. I particularly love your project, especially Taiwan is like, it's an island. I like that you're bringing the awareness to people. And when you say that when you started, you focus on science, but now you figure out that people, culture, and empathy are the thing you figure out is really important along the way. I believe that's the meaning that why we want kids to do the project, because you will learn a lot. And thank you so much for the sharing. And then I think I need to call again. Do we have Javi with us? Javi, if I'm online, can you please turn on the camera? So since we have lost one fellow, okay, then I would like to welcome our three judges to move on to the Q&A stage. Can I invite the three judges to turn on your camera? And also the four fellows, could you please also turn on your camera so I know you are here? Thank you
let
so
me
much. Oh, Wondra, you wanna go first? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
I have a question for a girl from Sri Lanka, and she mentioned that she collected the second clothes and to make reusable diapers. And how was the process? How did you collect the clothes, and how did you make the diapers, and who actually made those diapers? And do you have the diaper next to you? If possible, can you show us, please? That was very interesting for me, so I'm very curious about that. And then the second question would be for all girls. If you would have a chance to implement this project again, what would you do differently in order to make the result more impactful? Yeah.
Thank you so much, Wondra. So Miyasi, are you ready to answer? Okay, you go
Yeah.
first. Okay.
So unfortunately, I don't have a nappy with me. The process of doing the whole nappy provision project, it started off as I don't personally make it. My part of the contribution was that we raised money and then we give it to the organization, and the organization have contacts that they trust with these nappies. They're mostly local businesses that they've engaged with before, and they would contact them and say, hey, we would like this amount of clothing, and then they would take it to their camp in the refugees, and there are workers who would by hand cut the nappies into their preferred size, and then every time a baby is born, they will have the nappy ready for them there, and then they would give it to the mother and they would wrap the baby, and that would be, sometimes that's the first thing that the baby received. I've gotten some pictures that you might have already seen in the presentation as well. Some of the nappies that the babies are wrapped in is the ones that we provided. And if for your second question, if I was to ever do this again for my project, because I have two things going on, I think I focused on one more than the other. So I think I would try to have a little bit more balance on mine, and also maybe have a little bit more clear target and more communication with the businesses, especially because it's very quite difficult to communicate with them. So I would find another way to do that. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Miyasi. So the other three fellows, whoever is ready, could you please raise your hand? So, oh, okay, Suhani, there we go.
As I believe in gender equality, so if I got a chance to again represent this project, so I will be including boys also to encourage them and to support them also. And I will be collaborating with the government of Pakistan more to support us in this project.
Thanks so much, Suhani. Then next we will move on. So Yo-Yo and Shariel, whoever is ready, please raise your hand. Okay, Shariel, you want to go? Okay, there we go.
If I get the chance to implement my project again, I would spend much time on the implementation and sourcing of funds so that I can reach out not only limited number of participants, I would also reach out elders living in the mountainous area so that I can learn more ideas to share with my beneficiaries.
Thanks so much, Shariel. So Yo-Yo, are you ready?
Yes. And for the question first, if I got a chance to implement my project again, and I want to collaborate with more governments because they have the power to make the literacy directly, and they can do more promote they can do more promote with us. So then I think our project will be more efficiently collaborate with the government. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Yo-Yo. And I was told that actually Javi, I believe that she has some technical issues, but she's now with us. So Javi, if you are online, could you please turn on your camera so we know you are here? Sorry, just a minute. Javi, are you with us? If you couldn't turn on the camera, can you at least turn on your mic? Okay, sorry guys, sorry for interruption. So we'll move on with the other two judges. Sorry for that. So Jackie and Lini, whoever is ready, could you please raise your hand so I know you are ready to ask? Jackie, you want to go first? Oh.
I'm sorry.
So-
Actually, my question is quite similar to the previous judge, so I'm cool.
So Lini.
Okay, sure. I have a question for all girls. It's like
if you are going to have another girl or boy who is going to take your job, like, oh, they think this is a perfect program and they want to do that after you. So what is the most important character you think the successor need to have?
Thank you so much. So to the 4 fellows, whoever is ready to answer that question, please raise your hand. I know you are ready.
I can answer.
Okay, Miyasi.
So, like I mentioned in my presentation, I've already started with 22 students within my school, and I've already picked one girl who's also interested in taking it after me. And I think the most important thing from me to help her out is that I have been keeping her engaged with meetings. We have meetings every week with the entire student group to keep everyone updated, and she's always there, and I make sure that she knows what's going on. We recently had some meetings with businesses. I make sure that she's up to date and she's aware, and she sees me and what I am doing, and so she knows what to take on after. And one characteristic that I do love about her is that she is always willing to take on any tasks that she think, or she's always there to give suggestions. And she also have a lot of background knowledge in this issue herself, and make sure to engage in it. We were going to visit the camp a couple weeks ago, and she volunteered, and she also wrote to me an email on why she is a good candidate, and she also showed that her history, background knowledge, and everything. And I thought that based on that, she is ready, and she's also have a lot of influence with other kids as well, and she's very knowledgeable. So I think based on all the things that I've observed from her so far, that is why I've chosen her to take after me. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Miyasi. So the other 3 fellows, if you are ready, please raise your hand. So, Sharil, do you want to answer this question? Okay, there you go.
Yes. So social media has a strong visuals, engagement to local and international partners. It is a way also to call in community building. And lastly, it has a clear brand and mission to reach out audience to support the project.
Okay, thank you so much, Shariel. And I just found out that I'm so sorry. I definitely interrupt you in your previous question. So I think you didn't answer Wendra's question before. Sorry, it's because of me. I was interrupting. So I think I would like to ask you this question just for now. If there is anything you can change about your project, what would you do?
Sorry, are you asking me, Miss Patty?
Yes, because in the previous, the former judge's question, I interrupt you, so you didn't answer her question. I just want to know if you have answered to that question. If you don't, that's fine. Yeah.
Can you please repeat the question?
Okay, if there's anything you can do to change your to change your project, like if you can redo your project, what would you do to change?
For me, I would spend much time on implementing and sourcing of fund. I don't think that I will change my project because I'm more capable in supporting my identity as an IP. So I will reach out to not only limited to reach limited number of participants, but I would also reach out elders living in the mountainous area so that I can learn more ideas to share with my beneficiaries.
Thank you so much. So now I think to Yo-Yo and Suhani, I wonder if you have this. So who's speaking? Suhani?
Yes,
Are you
I
ready?
will.
Okay, are you
Yeah.
ready to answer?
Yes, for engagement, we
For engagement, we already have 3 young youth volunteers who supported us, and their background is from women empowerment only. And secondly, we will be more arranging more girls to help us from this background only for our project.
Thanks so much, Suhani. So, Yo-Yo, are you ready to answer this question?
Yeah. For if someone get my project, we already have three person that will improve our STEM kits. It is about the ocean acidification. They create more ideas and more collaboration with the teacher and also the professor, and they also add some, as I said at the presentation, they also have some pH indicators and some beakers so that they can they can address our STEM kids, and also they can promote more about them and to teach more people, more professors, more teacher, and to the public. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Yo-Yo, and thanks to all our 4 fellows of this round. I'm happy to know that almost all of you are ready to keep this project going, and we definitely want to know more about what you're going to do in the future. So later, I'm going to Okay, sorry guys. Just one more time. I was informed that Javi is online. So Javi, if you're online, could you please turn on the camera? Okay. Sorry. Can you speak louder?
Yeah,
Okay.
can you hear me clearly? Because like
Yeah.
my unstable.
Okay. Okay. So I think since Javi's here, we will just give her a chance to do a presentation, but there won't be other question for our judges. So Javi, are you ready to do your presentation?
I'm ready.
Okay, thank you. Please go on.
So good afternoon, everyone from Vietnam. I'm Dee, and today I would like to present my project. So we'll begin with a simple question. Have you ever seen a job offer that looked too good to be true? Yet you can like answer to the book, or just type or like do something reaction. Well, every year, thousands of young workers across Asia, including Vietnam, my country, fall into traps of labor trafficking. They are promised to high salaries but end up working long hours under safe condition. And often the challenge is that labor trafficking doesn't always look like human trafficking. It's hide behind contract, job posts, and friendly recruiter that we all know. Yeah, awareness about this issue remains shockingly loud among youth. That's why our team started the project End Labor Trafficking last year to raise awareness and empower young people to recognize red flag before it's too late. So, how did we turn this awareness into real reaction? Please have me turn on the light on the slide. Hello. Okay. Our solution focus on 3 key action. First, we create interactive workshop where students could role play as job seeker and recruiters. This helped them experience how easily people can be deceived by false job offer. Second, we launched the Red Flag Challenge, a social media campaign inviting students to support spiciest job at online and share safe job seeker tips. Third, we build a digital platform for them to discuss in the future, but it's not like we are planning and researching. So yeah, in the future we will have and public later. Please have me to next slide. Within a few months, our project reached over 1,000 students from university in Vietnam. They like follow my fan page and ask me about some question. And we hope that in the future, our challenge will gain more impression on social media. Because recently we have just launched events and it's kind of hard for me to reach out the participants. That yeah, they can like they know us, but to organize time to join us, it's kind of hard for us. In the future, I think we're gonna have more attractive approach and something and activities to attract them. Then we move on to new slide collaboration. So to create long-term change, we build a strong network of collaboration. I have two advisors, and we are working with local NGO and school to deliver information and ask about advice. And we have like especially my advisor, she also participated at Chaperone in this AZC. She is like bachelor and also she wants to be an expert in this field. So she helped me to do research and connect with other organization. But what we need right now is make a great consistent of project and human in project. So I think it's take me more time to do the transition and to have this great collaboration. So let's move on to future plan. So my vision to expand the project beyond school is for we plan to bring workshop to vocational school where many people prepare to enter the workforce. And we also have hope to launch a mentorship network connecting trafficker survivor and youth advocates to guide other. But it's take me a lot of time to build and to do the transition that I told you. And so we have to translate workshop into 3 languages. Vietnamese now is our main language, and Khmer is language of the South Vietnam and also Cambodia, and English. And finally, we hope see like more regional grand scale awareness campaign across Asia, not only Vietnam. And moving on to promotion strategy. So to keep our campaign alive, we focus on creative, youth-driven communication and education. Hire some campus ambassador, like train students to hold awareness booth, instead of us to do everything, because like, we train them and then they follow us, and peer and other campaign peer talks also kind of like this that the workshop that I have done, and collaborate with influencers and journalists if we can to make the story to reach out with more and more people. And we hope that we can partnership with TikTok Education or NGO for oh my god, my Wi-Fi is not stable.
Sorry, Javi, you have 1 minute left.
Okay. Experience material. Let's move on to conclusion. So label shopping is not just a crime, it's a slide that we as youth must break. Through empathy, creativity, and collaboration, we learn that awareness is not enough. It must lead to action. Our journey doesn't end here. It continues with every conversation, every shared post, every young person who chooses to question that was too good to be true. But together we can make sure no one's dream of a better life turn into a trap. Thank you for listening to my presentation and for standing with me and my project. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Javi. I think it's good that we still get a chance to listen to your project. And now, due to time limits, we would like to invite our three judges to go to a separate room as they are about to make the final decisions. And for the rest of us, we are going to welcome our alumni, like to give a comment to our fellows. So for three judges, we would like to invite you to I think that's a separate Google link that we showed you earlier. And if
Mhm.
you have any question, please let us know. Thank you so much. And
Okay.
for our alumni, I'm going to call your name so I know you're here. So do we have Zena? Yeah, happy to see you. And Niraja. Niraja, are you with us? Let me see. Oh, happy to see you. Hi. So I already see Queen. And do we have Sarah? And I would also like to invite the five fellows to turn on your camera so they know who they are talking to. Okay. Wait, do I have? Okay. So I'm going to invite Zena. I think she's going to give comments and suggestions to Suhani. Zena, are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
There you go. Thank you.
So, to all the fellows that have presented after the remaining five great presentations, everyone. As far as Sohani, your project is concerned, not just as but even as a fellow Pakistani, I'm genuinely really proud of what you tried to do. An issue such as an issue that's really important, which is the CNIC is often overlooked, especially for girls. And I personally know a lot of people that have got their CNICs made at very old ages. And so I think your project is great. I really like that, you have collaborated with Nagra and you are, basically convincing the girls to get their CNICs done. What I'd like to suggest you to do is that you can go for digital awareness campaigns, but in regional and local languages so that it's accessible to a lot more local people and that so that, you can reach in remote areas where people have difficulty in conversing. I believe since you're from Sindh, so I guess Sindhi is the local language there. There might be more than that. I'm mostly aware of Sindhi. And so, more than that, you can also collaborate with good foundations here, such as the Aura Foundation, where you can, set up mobile CNIC camps for remote areas so that, CNIC facility is also available to a lot of people in remote areas because most of the times you do not find good NADRA offices there or people are unaware about the offices there. And more than that, you can, set up a team of volunteers that could help people guide them online to, a digital platform or a website maybe. But nonetheless, it's a great project and I'm really excited to see what you'll do for as next in this. So great job.
Thanks so much, Zena. I'm glad that you get to share with Sohani. Okay, next one, I think I'm going to invite Maya. Sorry, just
Hi.
1 second.
Okay.
Maya, you're online?
Yes. Hi.
Okay, just give me 1 second, sorry.
Okay.
Thanks, Maya. And Maya is going to give suggestion and comment to Cheryl. So Maya, there you go.
Okay. Hi everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Maya Yasmin Halcon, the 2024 AJC Philippines. So for Sharia, I wanted to highlight that one line which I really agree with, and that is when a traditional knowledge is lost, always a piece of identity. And I agree with this, especially I'm studying language and intercultural communication. And I can say that culture is really one of the many things that makes an individual's identity. And it is something that is easily neglected by people. So I really love that you focus on art, culture, and tradition because it's something that, as Patty said earlier, it is something that is an intergenerational aspect. For expanding the project, I have three suggestions. The first one is to provide translations. Since if you wanted to post in materials, because I reviewed your materials, so if you wanted to post these materials on social media and others, I think it's also better to provide translations, be it English or Tagalog, because I think not everyone will understand the dialect, right? And the second would be, it would be good if you were able to showcase the participants the items that they created during your workshop. And the third one is that since you're still at school, you're still studying, maybe it could be better if you will be able to establish a club that will focus on this project so that we will be able to ensure the sustainability and development of the project as we go on in the next years. So I think that's all for me, and I really admire everyone's ideas. I'm really proud of you, 2025 AGC fellows. Good luck.
Thanks so much, Maya. And next one, I think we are going to welcome Niraja. Niraja, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi
So,
everyone.
sorry. Sorry to interrupt,
Good,
but
please go
Niraja
on.
is going to give comment and suggestion to Miyasi. Okay, Niraja, the floor is yours.
Hi everyone, my name is Neeraj. I'm from India and I was the AGC alumni for 2024. So hi Miyasi, I really loved your project. It was very interesting and I was deeply impressed by the project's dual focus on your immediate relief for the refugees as well as a long-term economic empowerment for the families. And I had worked on the similar goal for decent work and economic growth for my project. So I found that really connected. Secondly, your ability to found and lead a student organization, coordinate its NGOs really stood out to me. And it shows a lot of remarkable leadership and inclusivity. My suggestion for your project is that you could develop a sustainable social enterprise model which can connect all three of your initiatives, such as the maternal health care, the nappy provision, the refugee families, economic empowerment, and your fundraising. So you can probably introduce some skill building workshop for those refugee families to like enhance their craftsmanship. And you can establish an online platform to sell those refugee made crafts, considering that you said that you can't really access those camps that easily. And then you can reinvest those profits into your nappy provision initiative. So you won't have an issue with the funding and you can go on with all three of your initiatives parallelly. And you can strengthen your digital presence, but I guess you've already included that in your future plans, so I won't elaborate on that much. So that is like another suggestion which we both agreed on. And for your connections, you can maybe consider approaching medical institutions who provide maternal health initiatives and funding and mentorship. You can also, along with your working with businesses in your locality, you can also consider having like an online global support forum. So everyone around the world can contribute to your project and we can help raise awareness. And overall, it's an amazing project. I really enjoyed it as you combined both compassion and economic empowerment. And with broader partnerships and your sustainability framework, it definitely has potential to become a great regional model for refugee empowerment. So I really loved all of your projects, all the 10 fellows this year. I mean, it feels like they're much better than ours as well. Like they're upgrading with each generation. So it's wonderful to see you all. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much, Niraja. And we are really happy to see you as well. And I think next one, I'm going to invite Sarah. Sarah, are you online? Hi. And I think Sarah is going to comment and give suggestion to Habi. So Habi, if you're online, could you please also turn on the camera? Thank you. Okay, Sarah, feel free to go on. Sarah, I think we can hear you. You probably need to check your mic. No, we still can hear you. Okay. Sarah, it's okay. I think I will give you a minute to fix a technical issue because we couldn't hear you now. Okay. So Do we still have Queen? If not, okay, if not, then Yo-Yo, because Queen said she couldn't be here longer, so I'm going to, just want to check, Sarah, have you fixed the technical issue already? Can you try to talk?
Is it
Oh, yeah.
okay now?
Okay, it's okay now, so the floor is yours.
Okay, I just had a few technical issues with my headphone. Is it okay now? Hello?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. So as for Happy, I would like to say that I really love how your project takes on such a heavy topic like labor trafficking, and the way you created a safe space for young people to openly talk about career choices and trafficking risks really stood out to me. It's not just about raising awareness, it's helping them build critical thinking and adaptability that actually protects them in real life. I was also impressed by how you partnered up with Asian Youth Forum. That's such a smart move because it gives your project both credibility and reach. As for expanding the impact, I'd suggest turning those discussions into action based workshops. Like you mentioned, maybe skill sessions on CV writing and identifying how to identify job ads, fake job ads. That would make your awareness sessions even more empowering and practical. You could maybe also consider reaching out to groups like ILO Asia Pacific, which often collaborate on anti-trafficking education and might support your programs. And of course, just like I said before, whenever you need any help or one-on-one chat to brainstorm your next steps, you can always reach out. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sarah. And now I would like to welcome Queen. She's going to give comment and suggestion to Yo-Yo. So Queen, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so hi Yo-Yo. To be honest, I'm really impressed by your project as it highlights a global environmental issue that often overlooked, ocean acidification. And I truly appreciate how you were able to combine science, sustainability, and cultural community engagement in such an engaging way. The fact that your project has reached over 7,800 people and collected 1,000 kilograms of secondhand clothes is really remarkable from what I read in your report. As a suggestion, I think it would be wonderful if you could share your knowledge and experience about this issue with the Asian Girls Campaign alumni community. That way we can also learn from you and strengthen our capacity together. And who knows, it might even inspire us to grow our local initiative within our community. And since your plan also to work with policymakers and those of all, a suggestion, I think it will be great you improve or like strengthen your literacy on the ocean. From what I read, you can look from UNESCO Ocean Literacy, and it is a website. I think it will be great for you. And also, there's UNDP Ocean Innovation Challenge. It is for funding. Maybe you want to make it more sustainable by joining that challenge to get a funding. Okay. And I'll also recommend you to create caricatures, comics, or short animation to visualize your message creatively. I think it is a fun, effective way to reach people across generations. I truly believe that this would help your advocacy reach even more people and continue making a positive impact beyond your local community. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Queen. It's
Thank
lovely
you
to
so
hear
much.
your sharing to Yo-Yo. And I think that's just a wonderful suggestion. I really feel like our fellows should share your project with all our alumni because not only that they can give you more suggestion and they can definitely learn from your project. I think that's very important. And now I told that I have few minutes to do reflection. So I want to invite all the fellows, even chaperones, and everyone, basically just everyone. Could you please turn on your camera? Because I think that in a in the beginning, we have heard three fellows to share their most memorable moment of AGC. And I definitely want to hear more from other fellows who didn't have a chance to share with us. So I think, so I'm just waiting for 1 minute for everybody to turn on the camera so I can know who we got here. Okay. And also to our fellows, anybody want to share? I think in the early on, we have Linlei, Miyasi, and Nuha. So, I believe we have 7 fellows left who didn't get to share with us. Just want to know if anybody want to share with us. Let me see. So, honey, do you want to share with us what's your most memorable AGC moment? We'd love to hear about that. Sorry, your mic is not on. I can hear you. You need to turn on your mic.
So sorry.
I
bring this with me to share. So it's a book of AGC.
Oh.
It's very memorable to me, and it's very like a very heart touching. Like in this, I'm working very on grass, and this is in this. There is a name of mine, my country, my project name, and my organization's name, Jagriti Foundation. So it's a very big achievement for me.
Thank you so much, Suhani. So I would love to see that you still keep the booklet, and we also keep that as well. And we also look at you guys' poster, and we're very happy that we get a chance to meet and to learn about your journey. Okay, and next one that I see, Rana, do you want to share with us?
My favorite moment in AGC Power Camp is maybe the cultural catwalk performance when we exchange our clothes to wear on the catwalk. And actually, I exchanged my traditional clothes with Angeline right here. So this is
Oh, wow.
Queenie dress, and she got my kubaya also, and I think it's pretty memorable for me because we exchanged this traditional dress like right before we're leaving Taiwan, like really early in the morning, and yeah, you don't have to worry, Angelina. I keep it really well right here, and I treasure it pretty much.
I got to say, I admit I was very surprised. We saw that's for the catwalk only, but it's good to see that you keep her close and you will never forget his friend. And please make sure you share a picture of us. Okay. And next one, I think who hasn't? Javi, do you want to share with us your most memorable AGC moment?
Yeah, I think well every moment every single every moment. But especially when we uh like learn from each other culture when we have like partwork routes and exchange clothes. I think I value it because I see how oh my god, how do I explain this? Like how my culture, my Vietnamese culture can share with other people. Yeah, and I can learn from them, and everything is really intriguing and beautiful. Thank you for ADC and everybody here for my followers here, and grateful for that.
Thanks so much, Javi. And we're very happy that you get to make it today. And I heard that, oh, Yo-Yo, I saw that your device is dying. Do you want to take the valuable moment to show us? I think we've lost her again. Then maybe, Asrik, do you want to show us about your most memorable AGC moment?
Okay, of course, thank you.
Mhm.
So the most memorable moment from AGC journey was standing on the stage during the power camp and sharing my project idea for the first time. Yes, and from the email, I read that we should also bring the memorable thing that we from the AGC camp. Yeah, and I brought this bait. Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see that now.
Yeah. this badge because it reminds me of the moment I stood on the stage for the first time to talk about the project and to represent my confidence and the beginning of believing in the leadership as the girl from Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much. Who else I haven't heard from? Can I invite everybody to turn on your camera so I can see you? So Yo-Yo, you want to take the minute to share with us your most memorable AGC moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
My most memorable memories is during the power camp. We got all of amazing girls and to join the camp, and we learned so many sessions that we cannot learn in school. And I enjoy it, and I'm so glad to join the power camp so much. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Yo-Yo. I think following we have Shariel. Shariel, do you want to share with us your most memorable AGC moment?
So my most memorable moment during the AGC camp is when we paint a lantern. So I brought my lantern here because
Lovely.
I I didn't just went to Taiwan to learn and to enjoy, but I also learned their culture, which I also emerged to my culture here in the Philippines.
Thank you. I'm happy to see that you still keep the lantern. I will definitely share that with Nella. She will be very, very happy. I think I'm missing one fellow, but who did I miss? Girls, who did I miss? Oh, Amina. Amina, are you still with us? If you are, could you please turn on the camera? If she's not here now, then maybe I will invite the chaperones. Chaperones, you are more than welcome to turn on your camera as well. And we would like to hear from you. I already see Miyasi's chaperone here. Do you want to share with us? Miyasi, do you want to remind your chaperone? I can see her.
พูดตัวตาค่ะ
Yes. Do you want to share with us like your most memorable AGC moment?
It's the learning the culture in Taiwan and others with many countries, Asian countries. It's good to see it because if we are not have a chance to go there, I think we will not have the good opportunities to learn and see new things. And I think it's good for my fellow too. So she have a lot of experience and she come back to the school and she give many information and the good experience for other students. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We are very lucky to have our chaperone support us as well. Oh, and I see Amina. Amina, do you want to share with us your most memorable AGC moment? If you are, please turn on the mic. Amina, can you hear me? I think you need to turn on the microphone. Okay, I'm not sure if she can hear me. Can I invite other chaperones if you want to show us your AGC, your most memorable AGC moment?
Patty, she wrote
Yeah.
on the chat.
Oh, sorry, I can't. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's okay. Then I would like to invite other chaperones if there's anyone who would like to share with us your most memorable AGC moment. I think I saw someone before. Sorry, just a minute.
Also wrote in the chat box.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So thank you so much. Then if no other chaperones would like to show us in public, then maybe I will ask our alumni. Can I invite our alumni to turn on your camera so I can see you? Oh, we got Queen. Queen, thank you so much for being so supportive. And I see Niraja as well. Happy to see you too. And I got Maya. And I think I see Sajana. Oh, do you want
Yeah,
to
hello.
share? Do you want to share with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, my most memorable day was to visit Google building. There was we learn new technologies and new things we learn, and also the most memorable day, the cross culture day. So I love to represent my country as a cross culture dresses. So we love these. The love means all the activities was performed in GOH. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's a wonderful journey we get to spend together. And and now I would like to ask my alumni because I didn't see you guys very often. And I'm so curious about what's after last year. Because we have the fellows from 2023 and we also have the fellows from 2024. So maybe we will invite a 2023 fellow to go first. Queen, you want to share with us? So after AGC, where have you been?
Okay, so after AGC, I joined an organization in Indonesia that is called Ringgit Movement Organization. And there is a selection for us to go to COP29 in Azerbaijan. It was in Azerbaijan, and I bring my project from Asian Girls in Action project, and it was a memorable thing that it was selected. I mean, I was selected as a delegate for COP29 in Azerbaijan because of what I experienced from Asian Girls in Action project, and then I also bring this project into when it comes. I mean like I was a speaker in Indonesian Pavilion in COP29, so I also bring this project in about what I bring in Asian Girls to the COP29. So it was wonderful thing.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we were very happy for you when you told us that you joined the COP29, and we definitely want you to share more of this experience to our fellows. So just call out to the fellows of 2024. Anybody want to show us what happens that to you that after your journey AGC last year? Anybody want to show us? Okay, Maya, there you go.
Hi everyone. So after AGC 2024, I applied for the Ascend Leadership for Tobacco Control. It is founded by Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health, and I was accepted. I think only 50 participants were accepted from different parts of the world, but they focused more on low middle income countries. And they were able to they provided fully funded trip to Ireland for 10 days where we also had workshop like this. And but the 3 days out of those 10 days was we attended the World Conference on Tobacco Control, where a lot of people united for tobacco control. They explained their posters, their research and everything. And actually I'm still part of the Ascend. Like it's an ongoing program until the end of the year. And actually, as far as I know, after the this year, after we completed the program. I think they will continue to provide opportunities for the alumni. Even because they just actually ended the application for the next year's Ascend 2026. And also I was able to secure an internship from them related to tobacco control. So I'm currently an intern in Imagine Law. They focus on tobacco control, but more on policies and laws. So yeah, that's where I am right now. And I'm not in the Philippines right now because I'm studying my undergraduate degree in Thailand right now. Yeah. That's all. Thank you.
Wow, we're very, very happy for you. And see, girls, you really taken us so far. When we met in Taiwan, we're just very happy to see you and to see that you already have a project to show us and to see your strengths and resilience. But you guys have taken us so far. I'm just very, very happy for you. And please make sure that you share all this journey with us. And now, can I invite all the fellows of 2025 to turn on your camera? Because I've been told that we are so ready to hear the moment. So can I have all the 2025 fellows to turn on your camera? And because we have the 3 judges ready to tell you who's our awardee of this year. So I think what we are going to do is we are going to invite each judge to tell us which award it is. Is that okay, judges? I think we have Jackie, we have Lidin, and we have Wendra here. So I'm going to invite Lidin to go. Wait, just a minute. Can I just quickly make sure? Do I have every fellow of 2025 here? Sorry, just a minute. Okay. Because I think Amina couldn't get online now to see the class. So I'm just going to invite Linin to tell us who's the first awardee. Linin, there you go.
Okay. Hi, ladies again. I have to say again that it's such a big honor for me to join this presentation and hear so many amazing projects from all of you. So you are perfect, not just because you are a girl, you are a part of this job. You are perfect because you are you. So I think I really get a lot today. So I'm going to announce the first award today. It's about a annual project. The winner goes to Linglet.
Ned, so happy for you.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you so much. And then we are going to invite next judge. Can I have Wendra?
Yes. So first of all, congratulations to all the amazing girls for what you have done for the society, for the well-being of your communities. So as a person who implementing the project for many years and also mentor of girls live in Mongolia, I know it's very challenging to implement, to initiate and to develop and to implement such a difficult project is in such a young age. So now I would like to announce the second annual project of the year, and the winner goes to Miss Miyasi from Sri Lanka. So her project was very, very practical, very grounded, and very near with the life, and it was also responding to directly the needs of the community. So congratulations to Miyasi.
Thanks so much, Wendra.
Yay.
And everybody, please give applause to Miyasi. Thank you so much. And then we are going to go to our third judge. She's going to tell us who's the 2025 AGC advocate is. So Jackie, are you ready? You have to turn on your mic. Sorry, Jackie, your mic is not on.
I'm trying to. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not that.
It is now.
I'm low tech. But anyway, I'm really impressed by. First of all, this is my first time attending this presentations, and I'm really impressed by all the young girls making such a wonderful presentations, and I'm really honored to spend the past 3 hours of be hearing the inspirational presentation. And for the winner of this advocates 2025 advocates, the award goes to Taiwan, Ling Yun. Yeah, for the ocean project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is Yo-Yo. Thank you so much, Jackie. And
Yo-Yo,
everybody,
okay.
please give applause to Yo-Yo. Okay.
And I would like to also make one comment that I represent Rotary International. Actually, for the Rotary, we do have a lot of global grant project. Understand that a lot of girls mentioned the challenge or is the financing. So you may try to also coordinate with your local Rotary Club or some international Rotary Club, because we do have a lot of global grant projects to help doing educationals, ocean preservations, and health projects. So, I believe all the Rotary Club all over the world will be willing and be pleased to work with such a young talent advocates. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jackie. I think that's so wonderful that you share this information with our fellows, not only to the fellows of 2025, but also to our fellows of 2023 and 2024.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I would like to invite the three awardees to quickly share your feelings with us. So first, can I invite Lin Late?
Actually, I'm kind of excited. Um, first of all, I'd like to say thank you so much to GOH teams, especially for creating this opportunity. And the very first one that I would like to share is only after the AGC, I applied for one program, which is also one of my dream. And then in interview, they asked me about what did I do in AGC and then what kinds of project I do. And then I believe they selected me. It's a program called EU Meetup by European Union in Myanmar. And as a social worker, I got a chance to meet with diplomats from EU country, legal aid provider, and also ICRC Heart, and also visit the embassy in Burma. And I'll firstly, I'd like to share one thing. It is a really good thing that after I joined AGC, I got a chance to participate in that program and to be get started for the annual project. I believe I would say since I started this program, I always have in my mind that this is the project that I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I'm going to have more connection and some stuff. Since the first day I met with GOH in my interview, I told that my passion is to become a social worker. My passion is to become a change maker in my community, even though in this difficult time. And then I believe this is a really good chance for me to get more stuff, and this is giving me a pathway to do more differences and making a change in my community, I believe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lin. It's wonderful to hear about your sharing. And next one, I would like to invite Miyasi.
Yeah, I'm also very surprised. I'm taking in the information. I want to say thank you so much, everyone, AGC especially for giving me this opportunity. If I was to look back like a year ago, I would have never thought that I would be in this conference today. So I've come through a lot, and it's all because of your support. And I also want to say the rest of the fellows, I've had a wonderful time with you guys. I've made a lot of memories. It's really unforgettable. I will probably never forget you guys. This has been like a peak moment in my life. And also for the judges for coming here today, and overall for everyone for supporting my project. And I know that the 22 students that are working with me will be very happy to hear this news. They're very excited. They're very passionate young kids who are working with me. So thank you for overall for all the support and choosing me. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Miyasi. And then we would like to invite Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo, would you like to share a few words with us?
Yeah, I'm I'm very excited about this
because I didn't expect it. And I want to thank you for everyone, for the judges, for my family, and for the GOH team, and also my team in the school, and also everyone that joined this AGC campaign because I'm really happy and thank you.
Okay, thanks so much, Yo-Yo. And I just want to say congratulations to our 2 annual projects winners and the 2025 AGC Advocate. However, girls, I want you to know, even though I'm very happy for you, but Miyasi is definitely not the peak moment of your life because we have high expectation on you. So just like everybody, you have done a great job in your project, and we are so inspired by all of you. And not just because limited sources, we probably couldn't choose you to be our annual project. It doesn't mean that your project is not good enough because you just heard the sharing from Maya, and she has gone even like too far, I would say. And I'm so happy that we get a chance to connect you with all our alumni because starting from next year, you guys will be our alumni as well. And we can wait to hear like next year you are going to show us that how far you have come, and you are going to tell us how we could do better because I totally believe just what Queen just said. I'm so surprised that when you made it to COP29, not because you're not good enough, you are definitely good enough, just because you are so, she was the one, I think she was the one of the youngest fellow of our 2023 AGC, but she's just amazing. I'm so happy that you get a chance to come back and meet with our new fellows. And I also want to thank our judges for sharing the day with us today and to be with our fellows. And before we close today, I think I need to give the floor to our project leaders, Irene and Annie, because both of them look super tired, which you can tell. So Annie, do you want to turn on the camera? And you guys will see how tired it is to run a project. I'm afraid Annie's dying. So before we close today, I would like to invite the 2 project leaders to share a few words with us. Are you 2 ready? Whichever is
Alright, I can go the first. Can you hear us? Hi girls, it's so nice to see all of you again. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you all. I know how hard it is to work on the AGC project and your study at the same time, but you did it. That's something you should be really proud of. And I know I've been giving a lot of reminder to you during this project. So my last reminder to you all is to make an impact. You don't have to be someone special. You just have to start doing something with all your commit and your heart and keep at it. And don't forget that you were selected from over 100 candidates across like 20 countries. Oh, that already tells us how amazing and incredible you are. So wish you all the best in your life. And once again, thank you all, the chaperones, the team, the jurors, and all the girls. Thank you for being a part of AGC this year and with us. If you have any updates about your project, please do share them with us over here, and we'd love to hear from you anytime. Thank you and best regards. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Irene. And Annie, are you ready? I think she's about to cry.
Yeah, she's going to.
And I think you guys can relate to that. You know how difficult it is to run a project. Annie, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah, hello everyone. So nice to meet you all here. Yeah, and I'm really impressed by all of your presentation. I think you have grown so much, and I think even I can imagine when I was in your age, I can do the same thing as you. And I can see your passion in your project. And actually, I think it is. I think it is not easy. Yeah. So I wish all of you keep going, keep follow your passion and make some impact to this world. Yeah. Thank you. Best wishes.
Thank you, Annie. Please don't cry.
I'm fine, I'm fine, very
Okay,
fine.
okay, guys, I shouldn't say
Mm.
that. It's definitely okay to cry, especially that you guys have done a great job on your project, and we definitely want you to, whether you have win or not, I want you to remember that you guys are amazing, and we are very, very proud of you all. And I definitely believe that by next year this time, you guys will have some amazing story to share with us because we already see your potential. So I think we're about to close talk today. And thanks everyone again for being here with us and to share this important moment with us all. Before we go, I want to quickly remind you there's a survey in the chat box. Please make sure that you give us some feedback. And before we say goodbye, is there anybody who want to share a few words with us? Okay, if not, then please please make sure that stay connected with us, and we love you very, very dearly, and we look forward to hearing about your feedback next year. Thanks everyone, and look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you again for joining the wait. I think I have Rana. Rana, did you raise your hand?
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
sorry. What did I see? Okay, no worries at all. Thanks, everyone. I'm very, very happy that we get a chance to see you. And I look forward to see you next year in next year's AGC award ceremony. So I think I'll just take this moment to say goodbye to you all and looking forward to see you very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks.
I miss you.